Still dancing, still grooving.
It's hard to turn it off once you get going.
Whoa! What is going on, everybody? Welcome to ProfsPlay. Welcome to the ProfsPlay season finale, the ProfsPlay summer season finale. We have been hanging out with y'all all summer, rocking our very first game of D&D together. My very first game of D&D, running the game online, which has been such a learning experience that hopefully we'll have a little time to debrief a little later on in the stream. And it's been a blast, but alas, as many good things, not all good things, but many good things, it must come to an end. The profs have proffing to do as our school year begins, and all kinds of deadlines loom. And even those of us not engaged in sort of semesterly duties still have the pressures of adulthood creeping upon us.
I try to get rid of them, but they don't go away.
Just ignore mine. Sorry, students. No, never the students. It's the program director that I ignore. She doesn't tune into our Twitch stream, so I can say that out loud and have no guilt. Yeah.
If it's ever finds this, is private chat already off limits at this point? When does that?
Well, I think Jay already established it. As soon as secret chat is typed, then it's like
okay. I didn't realize there was like right away. I thought there was like a little.
Yeah, because you have the notification up, and you're like, should I click it? Should I not click it?
It's amazing how conditioned I am at this point to like see little red
dots,
circles with numbers.
You gotta clear the red dot.
Oh man, those drive me crazy.
Although, are you one? Because I am one that needs to clear. There are some people who have thousands, tens of thousands of. I need to clear the dots.
That gives me.
This is what I want to know about my fellow profs. A red dot clearer or not a red dot clearer?
I have. Let's see if I can just hold it up if it'll show.
Oh my gosh!
It's got a comma and everything. Oh my god!
I constantly also cannot open new tabs because I have 500 tabs open, and it's like, yo, do you want to just like get rid of these tabs so you can open a new tab? I'm like, no, I need them all. I will get rid of 3 so I can open this new tab. And that's
all the RAM. Hey, you paid for that RAM. You better use it.
Yeah, man. Every last bit of it. Come on.
Yeah. So 10,000. Oh god, no! I'm
1,360.
Yes. No.
I mean, in fairness, I also have a lot of emails that I've been terrible at clearing, but I don't display that badge. Like I don't display it on the phone because
I agree. I also have unread emails. That's how I organize what I need to do. Is I leave them unread, but on the phone I don't leave the notifications. The notification just stresses me out. I don't know how you can stare at that. Open your phone every day.
It's like I've lived with it for so long that I don't see it anymore. That's the strategy. Right. What can stress me now because the notification doesn't anymore.
Nice.
Well, see, when it goes from a circle to like an ellipse, that's bad, right? Single digit.
I'll see if I can get it more elliptical for you as time goes on.
Add another digit.
Add another comma. Yeah. That's a long way to go, but
it's my new life.
A million.
We're gonna check in this time next summer, and we're gonna see what that number is. We could even by then we'll have like our Twitch. We'll have Twitch betting set up. People can bet how many.
Yeah, you can do your channel points.
I like it.
That's the thing people want to
sign up for a bunch of stuff on your email address and just get spammed with things just to help you along.
Well, you're betting on it being a high number, I guess.
That's my
You can't bet because you'll stack the deck.
An over under at 20K. Since this is in honor of our final summer session, 2 things. Cheers, y'all. Cheers. And 2, I can say fuck one more time. So there it is.
I mean,
Are you sure you don't want to leave the mature filter on?
We have a lot of hours left, so
at least once more. Yeah, let me say.
Many opportunities.
Okay, over under how many times? No, just kidding.
Well, Sweater and I were talking earlier today, and I realized as we were talking that I'm glad that we weren't streaming because my normal speech pattern is a swear every like 3 words or so.
Me too.
I swear a whole lot.
I didn't think about that when we were talking earlier, but again, I'm probably just used to that as your speech pattern.
yeah, that's just how it
Yeah. I think it's so funny how like different my stream persona is from just like me talking to people like IRL. Like it's the same as you, Jay. It's like literally every other word. Sometimes it's like the opposite, like 2-to-1 ratio of like there's more curse words than just like any other word in a sentence.
I mean, they're so versatile, you know. You can use them for everything: nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, you name it. Conjunctives, exclamations, declarations. They're great. They're a linguist's delight.
You might meet a character like that in the next chapter. Who knows? I just need an excuse. I just need excuses to swear on stream. Let's talk about our characters real quick. Super quick intros. Hi, everybody. My name is Prof A, and I will be the game master of the day. Not much to say about myself as the game master that you will not learn as you watch us over the next couple hours. So I will pass the mic right along to my fellow streamers. But I also want to throw out a question. I dropped this in the Discord as well, so I don't know if anybody had a chance to do any thinking about it. But just in case you didn't, here's the question I would like to offer. As you introduce yourself and your character, what is your character's state of mind right now? Like, what are they thinking? What are they feeling? Like, at this point in the campaign, let's really get into it. Let's really get into our heads and kind of what's your character's mindset, mind state, however you want to describe it. What's going on in there? Let me pass it over to Wizard PhD to start us off.
All right, y'all. I'm Prof Lynette from Wizard PhD. I'm playing Tamari. She is a Swift Stride Ranger rogue and has a what is the word? She likes revenge. So I feel like there's a fancier word to like encapsulate the flavor of revenge that I'm thinking of right now, but brain can't think of words. So yeah, I think that at this point right now, Tamari is very just like. There's been a lot that we have all gone through, just like so much, and we've only existed for I don't know how many actual real time days we've been in this area, but it feels like quite some time, and a lot of people have screwed us over. Lyran got kidnapped. I think that like triggered a bunch of stuff. So Tamari really, really does not like this church that is in the vicinity, especially learning more about who they are and what they do. So she wouldn't mind, some blood on her hands. that's where her mind is at. In or out of cat mode doesn't really matter. She has a magic bow that explodes arrow shards at people, so that's kind of the. I know I'm joking, but like it's also like I think that's where she's at. We were very careful on the boat, but now it's like, all right, if we come into contact with someone, I don't mind just shooting them in the face. That's fine.
Was it you turned the murder dial slider up? Was that what it is?
Yeah, I think it cracked a little and went a little over max.
Yeah, the renegade points are just.
Vengeance up to 11 for this stream. Pretty excited.
It's a good title. There you go. Vengeance goes to 11.
Vengeance goes to 11. All right, I'll pass it down to Jay.
Hello. Yeah, drop it. Hello. I will hopefully not fumble it the way Loon seems to fumble everything. So it's a good thing I don't roll die for my everyday existence, like driving to the grocery store or something, because it probably would be not good. Hello.
I'm thinking about starting that as a procedure. Like if a student is like, can I get a higher grade? I'll be like, maybe. Roll it.
You can certainly try.
You can certainly
roll for persuasion. I don't know. Okay.
Your charisma is pretty high, but hello, I'm Jay Plays Games. I'm playing Tenju Loon, who is a level 4 hunter and the resident dad of the group, both in his personal history as well as in how he rolls. I guess where he's at is one, very tired. He slept very poorly on the floor, the concrete floor of the temple. So his old bones are aching, but is still in kind of not disbelief necessarily, but just sort of is finally kind of going with the flow. He's older. He was this kind of more or less a simple farmer, didn't have much interaction with this kind of world that he's been sort of thrust into, with not only these big sort of events that are happening, but also the kinds of the Tamari shape shifting and Lirin is the water spirit dragon, and all these the magical happenings and stuff, and has over time sort of developed a little bit of that too, but is starting to kind of believe that there is the thing, which is kind of what he set out originally to do, is sort of follow where his son Yari, who died, was sort of telling him to go, which is to seek out kind of the way, the old sort of ways that people existed and stuff. And I think he's sort of coming to terms with those things now, based on what he's seen mostly from his companions, the amazing things that they've been able to do. So that's where he's at, and is ready to all. His son set him on this sort of mission to go investigate this church and take care of what they're doing. So he's ready. He's motivated that way. And with that, I will toss it over. Wait. Hey, this way.
What's up, Raiders? Welcome in. Hello, Sir Berenson. Hello.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah, we're glad you could make it too.
Sorry to
hey,
interrupt.
I am Sweater Wolf. I don't know why I had to pause to think about that. I'm Sweater Wolf, aka Lirin. I know, asking the like existential questions tonight. So I play Lirin. He's a big old dragon that thinks he can disguise himself by putting on a beard, but he has not fooled anybody thus far. He comes from a village of sort of magic users and healers, and he is not having the events of the last episode because, one, they messed with his mini-me, his little baby dragon friend, and two, he's also, I think, kind of having flashbacks to when the outsiders came to his village and kind of messed things up. Were it not for his grandmother, who knows what would have happened, his warrior grandmother. And so he is, I think, also like a little bit more on Tamari's energy than he normally would be, of like, we have to save these kids, like, whatever the means are, to stop, shapers, magic users from being turned into materia, which is canon now, they're materia. So I think he's kind of willing to do what it takes. I think he's also sort of making the connection to when he was younger, like taking much of a longer view of this and thinking, if we stop these people here, what's that going to do? And I think that was one of the things really holding him back from just straight up, when we're all like, Arthur Fist meme, like trying not to just punch that dude.
I'm trying to post that in the chat. I'm literally looking it up right now. So
I think he's kind of like, we need to find out exactly what they're doing, what their plans are, because otherwise they're just going to come back and they're going to, take more baby dragons and others.
Yeah.
So I think that's where his head is at right now.
I love it. I like hearing these. They almost like it's almost like character arcs. Oh, God, what have I done? Sorry, I broke something. While you all were talking. See if I can unbreak it.
Thanks for listening to our every word. I appreciate that.
I randomly, I don't know why I keep picking on Loon, probably because like the rice wine thing evolved as a common theme over episodes. But I was wondering if you could possibly drink enough rice wine that it would give you disadvantage on like dexterity or something like that. Because I would. Not that I would want you to fail at something, but I think it would be funny to see you trying to attempt something, but you can't because too much rice wine.
Too much rice wine. Well, at one point in Discord somewhere, I can't remember if it was just Prof A and I, or if that was in just our own chat. But I was suggesting, like, could we make up our own kind of spell or effect or something like that, where like, Yeah, you get like drink enough. For example, drink enough of that delicious, refreshing rice wine, where you get some sort of like insight, right? You get like clarity, but maybe
Clarity,
like
a boost.
or something. Like when if you drink so much that suddenly you can speak foreign languages really well that you've forgotten for 20 years or something. Like I can just start.
You can only access them if you
right.
consume enough.
Yeah, you let your mental barriers down, and I mean you'd probably get some kind of penalty too, some kind of dex penalty or something. But I thought that'd be kind of cool. And one of the things, I know we're gonna potentially do some debrief here today anyway, but one of the cool things about this experience, and this is credit to Prof A here, is that we've had some freedom to do stuff like that. We haven't been too bound by the Dungeon Master Guide or the rules and stuff to try things and do stuff. So that's been a lot of fun. So we'll see. Maybe that comes around.
Yeah, I mean, I think Loon is already rolling like he's drunk with disadvantage. So maybe some positive to come from that.
Right? Yeah. Can I get like a bonus roll or something? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like, how do I make this even worse?
Right. Yeah.
There used to be rules for drunkenness. I think in 3rd edition. I don't know if they have them anymore in 5th. 5th is supposed to be like more accessible, so I don't know if they wanted to be like, hey, 13-year-olds, here's some rules for drunkenness.
Get really drunk.
13-year-old.
But there have been tons of people who have homebrewed.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I like it a lot. I certainly have had a blast getting to know about everybody's characters and watch everybody kind of grow and like come into themselves in the world. It's been fun. Even Loon, is already sort of a mature, world weary to an extent, right? Somewhat world weary individual. I think has learned a lot of things about himself over the course of the last. Yeah, I don't even know, Wizard. It's been
about the world.
Yeah. It's been a blur. Time.
Yeah.
A month. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get back into it as we often do. We've got a little video to share with y'all to give you just a taste of the flavor of the world that we're playing around in. Then we'll jump in with a quick recap, and then this is it. The last adventure of the summer. So here we go. Let me cue this up, and let's get into it.
The world is changing. Magic is fading, and with it, the old ways. Outsiders have come to these lands, wielding weapons of thunder and smoke. They bring knowledge, they say, but at what cost? The strength of our dreams is fading. Even the ghosts of our ancestors are silent. Yet, all is not lost. There are whispers that a new magic is growing. More and more storytellers in the tea houses speak of these wonders. Tales of warriors who soar through the sky like birds. Creatures of living metal, rising from the earth. Some even believe the ways of the ancients are waiting to be reborn. It is into this changing world that our heroes have been thrust. Will they be the ones to preserve the old magic in the new age of machines? Will they seek to restore harmony in the time of growing chaos? Or will they seize the opportunity to gain power untold? This is a new age, an age of storms.
All right.
I just want to point out really quick before we get going. In the credits from that video, I never noticed this before, but one of the images or sources that you used was called narcotic clarity. So there.
I can tell you which one that is too. It's the Khajiit. It's the Khajiit that's like standing on the
cool.
On the precipice of something. Yeah, I remember that title. I was like, oh, it's kind of a cool title. Oh, D&D Digest. That's good. I was gonna give our usual disclaimer of like we may not be saying hi to people in the chat, but we might break that rule. Who knows? It's the last episode.
It's the finale of this first chapter.
Anything goes. There are no disclaimers. Okay. When we last left our heroes, where were y'all? Y'all had made your way back to the Church of the One. Now we're at the exterior, so there's our made a postcard for you. There's the exterior shot of the Church of the One. You're outside.
I love these postcards. They're just so funny to me because it's like, hello, like as if we were going to send these out to people.
I mean, try to murder a bunch of people here. At least Tamari is.
These are like markings every time we kill someone. It's like greetings from
the detectives, the city detectives who've been following us around are having a really easy time because they're like, well, they're gathering all our evidence for us.
I'm looking forward to like going to like different planes of existence and then sending postcards from there. Like greetings from the plane of elemental fire. It's kind of warm down here. Yeah. So all right. So you are outside the sewers. Outside the entrance of the sewers of the church. But how in the world did we get here? I tried to trace a couple of the kind of main events of the recent session, but of course, anybody who can fill in the blank would be much appreciated. Yes, indeed, it is Sir Baron Sam. Good question.
Let me get my thing here.
We went to the tea house, or we regrouped at the tea house. Some guard was looking for who started the fire, and actually I really liked that moment last time. We somehow escaped that, or we
just noped out. Nope. Well, let me ask you. Nope. Gotta go. Nope.
Because Loon actually started the fire, but
and Tamari and Liren realized that Loon was the one that started the fire because he was being all shifty about.
It's only hearsay. It's only hearsay.
We thought that we should go talk to Father Damaso. I always say this wrong. Because he had helped us get into the gate before.
I think our thinking there was that, we realized not only are they up to some stuff, but that they're also after Liren pretty specifically. So, but they don't know that we know that they know. So we were going to try to scope out the space and who is doing what there.
Liren sensed with his special elemental senses a bunch of kids or life forms, presumably kids that are underneath of the church, but couldn't really find a way to get down there. There was some kind of blocked off stairway maybe, but we left instead of confronting him because we needed to kind of regroup and come up with our plan. So we went back to the temple, which was being rebuilt by monks. And while we were there, Tamari took a nap on Liren's beard, but then managed to get to a bed. Loon did not make it to a bed, so he slept on the beard, but seems to be fully recovered.
Promise all of this makes sense in context, y'all.
The beard is important.
It's a high utility piece of equipment, that beard. Yeah, and so I think where we left it was we were all re-energized to go and confront, not knowing that this is the final episode. It just so happens that we're all ready and raring to go this one time to go confront the church and Father Damaso. I don't know how. If I remember correctly, it's also evening or night?
I think so. I think so.
Oh yeah, because everyone woke up with a disorienting.
Yeah.
I was like,
7
good morning.
p.m. Why do I
It's not
exist?
morning.
There's that weird. Here, let's make it. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
And
Very nice.
we found out from Toki, the Dragonborn adult, that the sewers are probably the best way in. We can kind of sneak in there, but there are things in the sewers that are bad that we might want to avoid. Mutated things. Loon insists there are people down there, but I don't know if everyone else believes that necessarily.
Sewer dwellers.
Drank a lot of red wine one night and heard something from the sewers.
Yeah, I think that about covers it. So here you are, outside the Church of the One. The thing that, because you are all sort of gathered somewhat in close proximity to this entrance to the sewer, the thing that really strikes you right now are just the foul and rancid, the hints of foul and rancid stench that are drifting up through the entrance to the sewers, because many people around are sort of making their way hurriedly to and from the market and their homes and other buildings. They don't seem to pay much attention. Maybe they've gotten used to it. But for the three of you, it is starting to get a little overwhelming as you hang out and decide on your next steps.
Hey, we've spent a lot of time in these sewers. The smell, we're used to that.
I don't know about a lot of time. I mean, I feel like you two.
Well, I think like 2 minutes is a lot. I mean, I personally wouldn't want to actually be in sewers for longer than a couple minutes. So.
Very true.
It's relative a lot of time, right? So in this area, I know you just mentioned that people are kind of heading home or hurrying about their business and stuff. Are there any church officials or city guards or anything in the vicinity? Excuse me.
So the sort of the central barracks of the city guard is right hereabouts, and sort of a lot of where the training of the city guard happens is like around here. There's like an archery range, and there are some other kind of smaller barracks buildings where people do sparring and different kinds of work. There are a couple of buildings, as you can see, standing between you and that area, and there don't seem to be any guards in particular patrolling. We're sort of at the end of day once again, around sunset, given our sleep schedule. And so some of the guards are kind of looking as you kind of look down the block. They're looking a little sweaty, a little tired, and it seems like they're ready to start packing it up and heading home for the night.
Gotcha.
So do we see, like, if we glance at this sewer entrance area, like a similar to where the other one that we were at, where there's like little footholds or a way to like just climb down?
This one's actually got a straight up ladder.
Oh,
fancy!
It's like right below the surface, but it's attached to the wall.
We're in the nice part of the sewers.
Yeah, the fancy sewers. Okay, so I'm gonna turn to the others and I'm gonna say, okay, keep an eye on the ladder. We're gonna climb down it, but you won't be able to see anything. You got you know where it's at right now. You know where it is. We're gonna go down it, but you won't be able to see anything. We're just gonna feel by our feet. Okay.
Let's go.
And then I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud, which is gonna have a 20-foot radius. I'm gonna just cast however far 20 feet or 40 feet diameter circle to have this opaque fog cloud cover us.
Sorry.
Oh, you're muted.
You close your eyes and concentrate. And how does that fog cloud manifest? Does it come out of you? Does it materialize out of the air around you? How does that happen?
Yeah, I feel like it doesn't necessarily come through me, but it's just like the atmosphere around is at my command. and kind of now you're making me, how does science work? So the molecules go woo, and so like the moisture in the air decides to make this fog around us.
Let's see, there's evaporation, condensation, no, accumulation,
I
condensation.
move the molecules so that it becomes fog-like.
And precipitation.
If we cannot narrate this exactly according to science, it's going to fail. So
what's science?
Well, all right. So you have to start. The universe exists. All right. So
from the beginning.
It's there. Indeed. The air around you seems to respond to the very intention that you've set, thickening into a blanket of fog that now covers the area. A few of the people milling about between the market and their homes sort of look around a little confused, but because everybody just seems to be absorbed in their own business, continue to try and move through the crowds. Out of the corner of your eye, Tamari, as perceptive as you are, you notice in the windows of the church, one of the windows up in the tower, there is the silhouette of an individual looking down on you. But in a few moments, you just sort of blink a few times, and the silhouette is gone from the window.
Oh dear. Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna do something. I am going to reach into my bag and pull out the ball bearings that we have been carrying around, and I'm going to roll them just kind of generally around the ground, presumably obscured by the fog. Yeah, that's my.
This fog lasts for an hour, just so you know.
Okay. All right.
Lyran will add some more ball bearings for good measure. I don't know if we keep track of our ball bearings inventory, how many that was, but it was a good number.
60,
37 out of 50 of your ball bearings.
Okay.
Ball bearing meter has gone down, and I've started my phone timer for an hour for the fog. I'm just kidding, by the way. So please don't ask me later if the fog is still going.
That's right.
I just really hope someone slips on it.
So here's a question, Lyran. Are you like rolling them toward the people, or is it just kind of like
just like in the general, like not like super far, but like if you were like, I'm gonna like walk over to like where I know the sewer thing is, for instance, you would probably slip on the ball bearings.
Got it. The area is now covered in ball bearings, but again, because of the thick fog, nobody around seems to have noticed. Again, city folk kind of very involved in their current business.
Okay, so climbing down this ladder as the fog is over us.
It's pretty hard to see. I'm gonna see if can I hang on to Lyran's beard to help guide me.
Oh, yeah.
It's the beard of many uses.
Yes, I think that is an excellent idea.
That's good.
All right. That is everybody heading down then? All right. That makes my life easier. I brought this upon myself last night, though, keeping you on multiple screens.
Ooh.
Cool.
Okay. That is what I get. Oh, there's a little more of this revealed than I want to be. Where's my?
I think I'm gonna have to go back up just so you can manage two screens again. I'm gonna go back to Bina's.
Back to Bina's?
No, don't do it. Don't do it. There we go. Okay, that's fine.
Oh my gosh.
The exit is now sealed. The game will not let you.
Right. Yeah.
I will say, I honestly had a very easy time managing the exploration when we were sort of using stealth initiative. So you don't have to roll, but I think it's kind of nice when you take turns and use your 30 movement and your actions and tell me what you want to do. So who would like to start us off?
I'm assuming those glowing the torches or something going. The light source of some kind.
Yeah, those are light sources. Actually, I think I have. Hold on, I've got some I've got some stuff to read you.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, as you climb into the sewers, the first thing that hits you is the stench. Beyond the wastes of the city, which you have come to expect, the air is tinged with all kinds of acidic and syrupy scents, likely from local alchemists' discarded experiments. As you feel around for balance, you sense the walls are overgrown with a kind of fungus, and in places lined with thick, silky webbing. Every now and then you hear a faint chittering, hissing in the distance. Your eyes begin to adjust to the darkness, and you contemplate your next steps carefully.
From where we're standing, what does this thing look like? Or can I make out this shape of what looks like a bag?
Mm-hmm.
I'm already like, let me just steal a bunch of shit.
In the darkness, it looks remarkably like a bag, like a small burlap sack that somebody has left, just hanging out right here in the sewers.
Is it made of syrup, or does it contain syrup? The word syrupy in that, I think, description.
Yeah,
it's like syrup.
Visceral reaction to that.
So if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna use my mage hand, and I'm gonna have it appear right above the bag, and depending on if it's less than 10 pounds, it can pick it up. So I want to try to pick it up.
Okay. Let me see if it's less than 10 pounds. Well, that came out a little weird in the chat. But yes, indeed, it is less than 10 pounds.
Okay. So then I'm going to use my mage hand to pick it up. Pick it up and bring it over to us.
Okay. Before you manifests a floating, ethereal hand. It floats across this sort of 10-foot gap filled with sewer water, picks up the bag and floats it across the room over to Mari.
I'm still gonna use the mage hand to open it.
This is the sewer after all. Yeah,
it's very bad with opening things that don't belong to her.
Your hand still stings from that needle that time, huh? They say the burned hand teaches best, right?
Yeah.
I love it.
The poison booby-trapped hand teaches best.
That makes me so happy. All right. Very daintily, the hand begins to kind of open and sort of rummage through the inside of the bag. In a few moments, it has taken each of the contents and set them out in front of you. Inside this seemingly this set of materials, you find a few vials, some empty, some full of chemicals and other equipment that you recognize from your training as a ranger as necessary for the creation of poisons. Mechanically, proficiency with the Poisoner's Kit lets you add your proficiency bonuses to any ability checks you make to craft and or use poison. And this should be right in Roll20, so go ahead and add a Poisoner's Kit to your inventory. You have all of the items contained therein.
I'll look at the other two and be like, oh, we can make poison. Do either of y'all want this?
I am good. That is
I
the
prefer to
like, no. Okay.
I prefer to drink my poison.
Drink your poison.
It's all in the dosage, right?
Indeed.
It's
It's
true.
all in the dosage.
We know, Loon. All right, I guess I'll just put it in my bag.
All right, you've got a poisoner's kit.
I think. Wait, we don't have like an initiative order, right?
We don't, but whoever's the first to speak can be the next to go in the order. What's going on, Tiger Piggy? Should we? Would that be useful?
Hey, what is up?
We can throw one up.
I mean, we're also polite. The problem would be like, no, you go, and we never go.
Does anyone want this poison kit? No, you can.
No, you can have it.
So we're gonna do initiative one more.
And each of those are, I think I've asked this like every time it's come up, but those squares are 5 feet.
Yes. What happened to why is my lighting so funny looking? Straight. Across the way from you, Liren, you spot another small bag, not dissimilar to the one that Tamari has just retrieved with her mage hand. Oh wait, I think I know what's going on. Liren, do you have a light source with you?
Do I have a light source with me? Yeah, probably. Let me see.
If not, I think I still have some torches. I can toss you one.
But you think that's what's causing the lighting to be like this?
Yes. I think it might be lack of light source. Because we can see light shining down from the surface, right? We can see it here, and we can see the light from here, but we can't like see immediately around you. You're just kind of feeling around in the darkness.
Yeah, I don't think I have one.
Okay.
Can I?
And you are met with a wall of darkness. Although you do see the things that I just mentioned.
I'm going to move. I hear you fumbling. I hear Liren's fumbling around. So I'm going to move and toss you a torch. I've got a few. So let me see if I can select myself.
Yeah, let me know if you can't, because that would be bad.
I did.
Oh, good.
And then I'll just go right here. They make the toss easy. And I'm going to toss a torch. I've got a few. I've got 4, I think. So I'm going to toss one over to.
Sweet.
What is it? 30 feet?
I think so.
Yeah, it's like way bright. Let's do that. Yeah, we gotta preserve the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying?
I'm assuming like next to the path that we're on, the little stone sort of walking path. This is all sewage, detritus.
Yeah. So all this stuff here in the middle. This is all just
how deep does that sewage seem to be?
Are you just kind of looking at it from the surface?
Yeah, just kind of
where you're standing.
Yeah.
Roll for let's roll for perception.
Rats. Can I pick up like a rock and drop it in or something and say, all right, where's my perception here?
It's part of the channel brand, D&D Digest. It's a warm audio hug. It's part of
warm audio hug. That's right.
For joining us here on ProfsPlay.
Yes. That's an 8 because I have a +6 bonus to that roll. I rolled a 2 apparently, so that's 8.
Okay. You absolutely have no idea how deep it goes. Like it's filthy. It's like kind of it's like rushing around a little bit, and you cannot see at all how deep that water goes.
Is it the consistency of syrup?
With an 8, you, at the very least, you cannot see the bottom. So I can tell you that.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Okay. Anything else for your turn? Or are we back to Tamari?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. Cool.
All right, I'll move over with my friends.
Hello.
Tamari, as you walk by that wooden bridge, you hear a bit of creaking. Other than that, it is just the sound of sewer water flowing, some leaks dripping, and again, the occasional chittering noise coming from further down the tunnel.
Was the creak from me walking, or was it from like somewhere else?
It seemed to be coming from the bridge.
See, this is why I didn't walk over the bridge. I used my mage hand to do it. All right, I'm good.
I'm trying to think. I have like I thought I had a thing where you could sense, but I don't think this is going to work. So I've got a.
Liren, is
Wait,
it? I
Lou,
think
do you have a torch on?
I don't, but I tossed one to Liren. I could turn one on, I suppose. I probably should. But. Yeah, so I've got a thing. I guess technically it is Liren's turn. Yeah. I will wait my turn.
Go for it.
Liren's going to kind of whisper, which isn't a super quiet whisper, to Mari. I think there is something else you may want to pick up, and kind of motion at the bag.
Oh, do I see that? I didn't even notice that this was a thing. Can I see that from where I was? Sorry, we this is not Liren's turn. This is still my turn. Okay. So I'm gonna have my mage hand appear over this thing. I'm gonna actually. Well, no. We'll just do the same thing. Actually, no. Hold on. We're gonna open it first over here in this side, and then if it's safe, I'm gonna bring it over.
Got it. Okay, I think I clicked on the right thing. So you're gonna open it and kind of explore what's inside.
Yep.
Okay. Your ethereal hand floats over the chasm in the middle of the sewers. Again, enters into the small sack and begins to place items onto the sewer ground across from you. Right, you're doing it like over hereabouts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Inside there is a single flask that seems to be filled with a glowing red-orange liquid. Your mage hand also produces 2 small bottles of glass that are both broken in half. Their contents long missing.
Okay, I'm gonna just have it bring the full vial and leave the broken shards over there. Yeah, just bring it back over.
Boy, this is a useful mage hand that I did not anticipate. It brings the flask, the full flask primarily, over to you, and you now, in your inventory, have a mysterious bottle of red-orange liquid that you personally have never seen before.
Oh,
Unidentified.
I don't know if this is good or bad, but I feel like we should take it.
Did somebody say flask?
Yeah, Liren's going to look at Loon and say, I do not think this is rice wine, friend.
Do not drink.
All right. Okay, so for realsies now, I think Liren is going to move up. Not just plunging into the darkness like he did last time. 2, 3, so that's 15. Yeah, I think he's just going to keep... He doesn't want to fall in the syrup. He's going to get a long way. And just kind of scope it out. And then I think from, he's just going to try and listen to the sort of somewhat perturbing, skittering noises to see if he can kind of pinpoint where they are.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception. This will be audio-based.
That is with a +5. That was a 10. I'm just saying.
Okay.
We're getting them out of the way first. We're getting them done early.
With a 10, the chittering noises, it's very hard to pinpoint the particular direction they're coming from, but you do kind of hear them echoing on the walls all around you. You also hear another sound and it might be best for me to just act it out rather than describe it to you. This is what it sounds like echoing down the halls. That is what you hear. Across from you, you see that there are a set of stairs that descend down from the stone platforms that you've all been walking on into into the slimy, dare I say, syrupy water.
So sensory. How far? Just curious what this stuff over here is. That stuff. I don't know what that is.
I think you can see it, and even if you can't see it, you can definitely hear it from here. What it sounds like is the rush of flowing water, and squinting into the darkness. It appears to be originating from a very large hole in the wall that is rushing through and preventing anything really from moving through this particular area, as well as this part of the platform.
Let's see.
Again, not a perfectly diegetic map,
Sure.
but I'm glad you're asking these questions. Very helpful.
Oh man, I just side note, I just panned through this map. It's very large. So all right. I'd like to take a bit of a shortcut perhaps. So I'm going to use, I have shaped water, which is and I'm going to make a small sort of, one of the abilities, one of the things I can manipulate water is I can freeze water. And I'm assuming this is mostly water in this sewage. Syrup is like a kind of water, right? So if it's syrup, I guess
it's actually water. It's like
water. It's they're like a syrup factory that's dumping its stuff into the thing. But
I love how to cope with the stench, we're just like, oh, it's just syrup. Don't worry.
It's not rotting, not grotesqueries. Yeah, it's all good.
The
So
Wonka expansion is coming in season 2. So hang tight. It's going to be a side quest for Willy Wonka Factory.
It is maybe they're not children, maybe they're Oompa Loompas that are being trapped and taken. All right, so I'm gonna make like a oops, I had wrong screen here. Like a small kind of like ice bridge through the sewage across sort of over to here and move that way.
Interesting. Okay. I need to review the rules.
Does that work? Oh, okay. All right. Oh, hold on. Before I move, I'll let you tell me whether they're worked or not.
Well, you can certainly you can create sort of the bridge. It's shaped sort of on the surface of the water. You don't have to roll for that, right? It just works.
Yeah, it just works. It's a cantrip. Is that?
Yeah. So you've got like an ice bridge, right? And it's like. It's like thereabouts.
Yeah,
how much water can you shape with that spell?
Any water I can see and fits within a 5-foot cube. So I assume it's a little narrow.
5-foot cube.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 5 by 5.
Yeah. So we'll translate the volume, right? We'll translate the volume. Is that right? Into a bridge. It's not. It's not a big bridge. So I'm just going to tell you that.
Right. Like a footpath.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah.
Oh man. Did you have any rice wine before this?
We're not gonna do quick maths, but I'm gonna say it's like it's only two or 3 inches thick.
All right, thick enough to hopefully hold Loon. He's small. He's smallish.
I mean,
all right.
you.
I'm going to attempt to cross it.
Underneath your feet, as you take your third step, so sort of moving halfway across the bridge.
Like a shuffle.
You hear a crack and then another, and all of these happen within a matter of just a few seconds. Before you know it, that ice bridge that you have created has begun to crumble above the rushing, flowing sewer water, and you have but a moment to react. What would you like to do?
I'm going to sort of dash as best I can, so slide even just over to
belly slide.
over to the other edge.
Okay, let's see if you make it. Go ahead and roll athletics.
All right. Ooh, a 17. There you go.
Ooh. As the last bits of the ice bridge crumble into the sewage, you find yourself standing, sweating, breathing heavily, but thankfully not drenched in sewer water across on the other platform. Your ice bridge, unfortunately, has collapsed, but you have made it.
Rats. All right. That probably was a mistake, but I guess we'll find out.
Bye, Loon.
Yeah.
Have fun on your adventure.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I'm gonna just follow Liren. We're gonna reunite, I hope, in this snake of a. We've got to, right? It's fine. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can move this far.
Okay.
And
cool.
I'll look over to the Loon and be like, what's the plan? Like, that's kind of like, what are you doing over there?
Liren, who just totally walked into darkness for no reason, is I don't know why I'm being so definitive. I think I am just very fired up right now, but I'm very worried about Loon and his old bones on their own. So I think we should hurry to that bridge up ahead. And Liren's going to go ahead and go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That doesn't feel very far. Wait, can I dash? Is that a thing?
Yeah,
I can do in this?
Because if you don't do your action, yeah.
Double.
Wait, what
your...
is? Okay, cool. 1. So yeah, he just starts breaking off running when he sees Loon somehow is impressed that he made it across that ice bridge. Very, very athletic old bones. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4,
dashing is smart.
Like here. Okay, Liren's just running, but does not want to touch the water. It is gross water, and Liren is not having the gross water, the syrupy water.
Yeah. Did I mention I had rolled my my pants up pretty high?
Everyone, let it be known that everyone's pants are high up.
Well, at this point, your pants are pristine. They have just they're untouched by the water. I will say, Liren, as you make your dash down and around the corner, your footsteps do echo down the halls of the sewer, and the chittering grows just a hair more loud.
That also may have been a bad move. I do not know how well we are doing in this sewer adventure.
I lost track. Who's next?
Tamari, maybe?
Oh,
no. Yeah. No, Loon.
Is it? No.
Yeah, it was me, then Liren, then you.
Okay.
All right. Loon is going to recognize that he probably shouldn't have moved over to
with you for title of waterbender.
I know, seriously.
Sorry, Jay.
Make me a bridge and be like, come on, Tamari.
Come on, everyone.
It's fine over here.
It was,
just roll a really high athletics and you'll be fine. Let's see. Loon is going to trepidatiously move ever so slowly, realizing that maybe he should not have isolated himself the way he just did. Just to kind of this corner and sort of peek around the corner, see if there's anything worth noting this direction.
Let me see. Peeking down, sort of looking down the tunnel, you do see there is sort of another column of light that is coming from the surface. As you can see, it's like hereabouts, illuminating a bit of the area around it. However, there does not seem to be any clear ladder or any. There are no tools for moving up to the surface. All you see is that column of light.
All right. I'm going to look to my compatriots and just sort of shrug. I don't know what I'm doing over on this side.
Okay, Laren's going to not run this time, having heard the resultant chittering, and is going to just casually stroll up here. And I think Laren's good here. I think Laren's going to chill here for a hot minute.
Okay.
Right, but keeping an eye on Loon in case he, falls into the, I think he's figuring he's kind of hopefully downstream from here and can be at the ready if needed.
Yeah, which way is the sewage flowing?
Yeah, that's an important question.
It's a good question. Let me take a look at the other map, the other map. It is going. I can draw it. No, that's the GM layer. Here we go. Well, let's put it on the map layer. Freehand, it's going this way. Like that way. And also that way. This is flowing here.
That way, okay.
Going there.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Before you, Liren, is a stone bridge. Seems to be a fairly sturdy construction, but hard to tell exactly how strong it is until you get a little closer.
All right.
So we might have gotten out of order, but I am going to... Right, because didn't I come before you?
Oh, whoops.
No, it's
Sorry.
okay. We're still, just trying to get to Loon. That's the only reason. So it doesn't really matter between the two of us.
He's doing all right. He's okay.
Okay. This seems ridiculous. I'm going to... This thing right here. Is this a platform?
So those are stairs that lead downward from the stone platform that you've all been walking on down into the water.
Okay.
Oh, I have a quick idea. I don't want to cut you off tomorrow, but this may... Well, let me ask. So for things like shape water, how often or how many times can I cast them?
Is it a cantrip or does it take a spell
It's
slot?
a cantrip.
Oh,
So you are pretty much good to go on
Just whenever?
Not to jump in. Well, I shouldn't answer. The GM should answer.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think as a cantrip, as long as because I think we've been so polite about taking turns, does that take a full action or a bonus action?
It says action.
One action. One action.
Okay, so just once per each of your turns.
Gotcha. So I see what Loon notices Tamari sort of sizing up perhaps that jump. And I'm going to suggest that I could potentially make more ice that you could cross over this one. Now you saw it was not the most sturdy, but I could potentially put a little block of ice there that you could hop across or slide across.
Tamari just wants to long jump. I thought that I was going to try to long jump onto a thing, but now that I know it's stairs, I don't know. I think potentially stumble and be okay.
It's only 5 feet. Yeah, you could lean over and get it, right?
So in order for long jump, I need to cover or move at least 10 feet before I jump. So I'm actually gonna scoot back.
I have a confession to make after your turn, Tamari. So go ahead.
Okay.
You know, my confession.
So I'm like backing up like a little toy, like, and then I'm gonna dash or run my 10 feet and jump to land not in the sewer. That's the only plan, is to land not in the sewer.
Cat-like.
Yeah. Oh, did you do the? You know what I'm talking about? The little cat
butt wiggle.
Oh yeah, the
little
pounce.
wiggle before you ran. All right. Summoning your athletic prowess, Tamari. You've got a very clear runway. You make the jump and you successfully land on the stairs. Here's my confession as a GM. I was standing in my hallway and I practiced standing jumps just to see how far I could actually go without a running. I was like, how far can you go, as I was like mapping this out? So,
how far could you go?
Yeah.
No, I think if
you do running jumps in real life. No,
if you're going to look at like a distribution curve, how far did you go? Yeah.
He's like, I don't know. I'm not going to answer that.
I know. He's like, I don't understand.
Not far. So I'm not like super athletic, but no, I didn't go far. Like, I think actually having a running start would be pretty necessary. But you're there. You made it to Mari. I don't know if that burns more of your movement.
So that was 10, 20, 25. I can move 5 more feet this way. And that's it.
All right.
Let's see. All right. So
giving the other GMs in the chat dangerous ideas.
Just watch the Lockpicking Lawyers YouTube channel, and you'll be fine. Does YouTube exist in this world?
Not Mercer. Matt Colville had a great discussion of what HP are actually supposed to represent.
Yeah, it sounds like good content, the HP testing, I have to say.
Yeah, really good.
Okay, but I don't know what the order is.
I think it's Loon now.
I think it's Loon's turn, yeah. So Loon is going to, once again, slowly, realizing that he's getting further from his companions, slowly sort of make his way this way. That's 1, 2, 3. Hope
there's a bridge for you.
Oh, there's a bridge, but it does look like a wooden bridge. So that's a 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, freeze the water underneath it as extra support.
Ooh, that's a good idea. All right. I think that was 6. All right, so let's move down that hallway.
There is indeed a wooden bridge. Out of the corner of your eye, Loon, you catch a shape moving very quickly through the water. It passes underneath the bridge, moves around the corner, corner.
Is it log shaped? What shape is this shape?
What shape? What shape
is this the kind of thing you would expect to see the shape you would expect to see in a sewer, or is this?
I guess it depends on like what your conception of sewers are.
Right. Sewer people. They're real.
It's larger than a person.
Oh, no.
Larger than a person. All right. Wow. Oh my gosh. It's quite a syrup buildup they've got.
Yeah. So I'll say that. It's larger than a
larger than a person. All right.
Some might even say it's as long as 2 people. You know, lots of ways to describe the scenario.
Yeah, right. Yeah. What color is this?
The color of darkness and nightmare.
Well. All right.
Welcome to season 4. It's mask off for everyone.
That's right. Yeah, summer session. Loon is gonna just
get it all out.
Yeah. Loon is done moving and is just going to admire the shape that has passed by.
Sort of Wolf's reactions are a hard carry for the screen.
I'm trying to. I like almost drew something on the map, and I'm not. I'm it together like an adult.
A resident artist. The sword does look good. I'm curious what you come up with.
The sword is good. The sword is good.
No.
You become a patron, you could see what's where we're both.
Yeah, you should see our private chat that's going. It's
I'm gonna
outrageous.
feel really bad if somebody like looks us up on Patreon and finds out we're not there, and all of these things I've been
False advertisement. Come on.
just
False.
empty promises. Okay, who's up?
Lyrin, why don't you go? And we can do that since you're in front anyway.
I thought you were gonna be like, since you went ahead of me last time.
Since you stole my turn.
I have just
Revenge.
enough movement to just, I can't look at this. Okay, I have just
Kind of
enough
movement.
Ignore that. It's like it's like chess. Like my hand can't leave it. That was not intentional.
Lyrin just jumps in.
It just jumps in like I can't.
Inspired by Tamari, which is like, I'm gonna try too. Are you trying to ride the thing that just passed by? Is that what it
It's
is?
like a Wile E. Coyote situation, right? He like jumps and then he floats and he's like, yeah, not good, and then he just
Steps back.
How do I mute Jay while I'm trying to take this? Okay. Just
you need to log in. You need
Like
to
that.
use
You just mute him
that's
like
right.
that.
admin privileges. Okay, I have just enough movement, I think, to get across this bridge. So I'm going to move myself across the bridge and look to the GM. Like, did the bridge crumble?
Collapse.
And it's not actually made it at this point.
inexplicably, Lyrin kind of looks at something in the distance, but
Is this what you want?
It's like The Office all over. You just stare into the camera.
Quite
Stare,
what?
yeah.
It's like it's an office type stare. The bridge holds. It does not crumble. It does not creak. It seems to be very solidly built, and you are now across from where you are standing, peering through the darkness. You can also see light coming down from this area over here, as well as this area. There's like an alcove. You can see at this point the light is originating from within an alcove over on this side of the sewers.
Okay. Me?
Yeah.
I believe so, yes.
I'm just gonna.
Wait, Lyrin.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Go
can
ahead.
Lyrin suggest something to Tamari as she walks up?
Yeah, you.
Lyrin is going to point in the direction of the alcove and say,
I know. I kind of wanted to scope over here and be like, "What's over here?"
Can you see what that is from where you are?
I see a half of a sphere right now. I can get closer though. Oh man! I walked to see if I could see a bridge. I can't see a bridge. Can I make out anything from right here, or do I need to get closer?
From where you're standing, you can see that what may be the bottom rung or so, like the bottom piece.
Oh, actually, I can see that. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to use then the rest of my movement to come back over here, like across the bridge, and I'll say, I can't really tell, but it looks like another ladder to get out of here.
Perhaps that should be the plan, although I'm not sure if... I do not know where Loon is going. He seems to be very on a mission.
I'm going to prove sewer people are real.
All right, that's my movement. I'm not going to do anything fancy now. Wait for our leader, Loon, to tell us what to do.
Look, if you're following Loon, things are not going well.
You've already lost.
You've already lost. Yeah. So it looks like now this is, I don't know if this is the game doing this or if Loon can actually see this, but way over down this hallway, like the very edge of a bag maybe is kind of visible, and it's similar to the bags that we found elsewhere in this. So he's just going to.
I love how we're just like, oh, this is normal. Just like grab these random bags.
grab bags.
Garbage people.
People seem to be dumping a lot of like viable and useful things in the sewer.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
We're just like raccoons or something. We're like, sweet. Maybe we don't even do any. Maybe this is just our lives now. You know?
Yeah. We're just gonna
sewer
live down
people.
here.
That's the twist.
Yeah, we are the sewer people. Yes. It's the Twilight Zone ending.
So the next campaign, adventurers come to confront the sewer people, and it's the three of you.
Yeah.
Can we recruit them to our ranks of sewer personage?
Oh my god! Speaking of sewer people, I just stepped on the cat by accident, who was like squeezed himself into the space under my desk. Sorry, little
made the kind of sound you would expect a sewer person would make.
Yeah, that was the next sound is going to be Snoop.
So, is there? So from where we entered, is there an indication maybe of where the sort of the church would be? Does that?
Oh yeah, do we know? Like,
Yeah, we're just going.
We're just kind of
That's
wandering.
something, like, know where the church is, and we know where
direction are we?
Yeah.
This is a really good. I'm glad.
We never planned this out.
We just started walking around.
I'm glad somebody asked.
That would have not
Grabbing
occurred to
the
me.
bags.
Yeah.
That would have not occurred. I would have been down here for another hour. Not
Yeah.
thinking about that.
Loot goblining.
Oh
Let me say this: if you recall, actually, we don't even have to recall. We can pull it up for you right now.
Map
Wow, where is it? Here we
I
go.
want to find every bag in this.
Remember that this conversation happened before.
Yes, if you recall from the map of the city, the entrance of the sewers is right here, and the church of Magao is just to the north of it.
So I think we've been going away from the church.
Just
Yeah, so that would be like northeast from where we are, like on this map, right?
Yeah, so where
Okay.
Loon would north of where Loon is. Like
Loon was
across-
right.
No. A
It's
broken
that-
clock is right twice a
Yeah,
day.
That
I was
wide
really gonna get
directional
distracted
right
and
there.
go to that alcove.
Yeah. That was probably
And
by the.
that was
by
the guard
inn.
thing, probably.
Or the guard. Yeah, because there's one on
Just hi,
near the
friends.
inn. Hello. We're here to drop off our
Pop out and throw the rest of the ball bearings and go back into the sewers.
all the evidence of our crimes.
I don't know if they've developed fingerprinting yet, so
That's true.
might be okay. But yeah, just from where you entered, the church is just north
just
or south.
north. So all right. Luna's going to.
I am glad you asked.
Good. All right. So Luna's going to kind of head back this way, not his full movement here, but catch the eye of Liren and Tamari and sort of wave them over this way and say, there's a bridge here, we can cross here, and sort of indicate that maybe they should head my way.
Oh.
As much as I love loot goblining, Loon has this sensation that today is a big day, and perhaps we should focus.
Hey, my mage hand can go across the water.
I know. Yeah, no, that's true.
We can still grab some things along the way.
You could, right. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna, and then we'll use the rest of the movement to sort of head back to there, and then that's it.
Cool.
All right. Lyrian will acknowledge kind of Loon's pointing over toward the bridge and is going to use all his movement to get, is that right? Yes. To get up there. And hey, we're practically across from each other now.
Hey.
Lyrian will wave and say,
Hello.
So glad you are okay, friend. Poor Loon can't walk 5 feet away from us without us being like, I don't know.
Concerned, right? Yeah. He's competent sometimes.
He needs help. All right, I'll do the same. My movement. See, it's nice because I know where I can move because I think we both have the same walking speed.
All right. So back to Loon then. So let's see. By the way, I'm really liking this stacked monitor thing. This is nice. just for you all, I can just very quickly. You don't have to turn, which is really nice. All right, let's see. So Loon will continue kind of around along this way, maybe to the edge of the, and again sort of peek. These look like magic. The sewers are magical. Things are sliding around them in the sewer. I think the GM might be manipulating the terrain a little bit. So we'll go to the edge here of the corner and just kind of peek in all directions and take a look. See if anything sticks out.
I would never. From where you are standing, you can see that the path in front of you is covered in thick webbing. Thick, silky webbing seems to be lining the floor and some of the walls of the alcove that you see in front of you.
All right, I think that will be it for our friend Loon.
Okay, I think Laren's going to... It's so hard to not just run for this bridge. Sweater Wolf would run for the bridge. I think Laren is more cautious. So Laren's going to spend his movement getting closer to that bridge. And then I think he's going to kind of like step back a little bit. So like Tamari, I mean, I don't think she can reach the bridge now, but step back a little bit to let her pass by and kind of like wave her on like, this bridge looks like it will hold you. I am not sure about me, so I think you should go first.
My goodness. All right, well. Oh, man. I really want to dash across the bridge. I mean, Liren did it before, or did the dashing. I'm going to do it. I'm gonna go my movement.
I see Tamari running and like running towards the bridge. I'm going to quickly say, hey, hold on a second. Hold on. I don't know if we want to go through spider webs, and I'm not sure I don't see a clear path forward. Is this the right way to go? Looking down the north, I'm just going to use cardinal directions here. Looking north, I see it through the spider webs. I can see a little bit of the stairway and stuff, and it definitely goes right back into the sewer.
Okay. Upon hearing that very, very brief message, I'm gonna.
Hold on.
I'm gonna keep. I don't know. I don't think I can stop my dashing, so I'm just gonna keep going.
It's slick. It's a little slick right there, and
I'm already running.
Oh my goodness! Ooh, I see 2 bags though.
Right. I didn't want to say anything, but because I shouldn't know these things, but I see at least 2 bags, 3 bags. I see 3 bags.
Yeah, I see it.
That hand is going to come in so handy. Get it? Handy.
That mage.
Oh no! All right, I think that's Loon's turn now.
I don't want anything to do with these spiders. Loon and the player playing Loon does not like spiders. So Loon is going to dare. I'm going to see if I can make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would put me at one. The way this is going, I don't think I want to stop on the bridge. So Loon is going to kind of go and put sort of his 1 foot on the bridge and test out its potential stability.
Okay. The bridge already, even with just 1 foot, seems to creak a bit under your weight. Nothing breaks, but it certainly does not feel as though this had the same kind of or has the same kind of construction as a stone bridge, as you've noticed Liren crossing earlier. I think you saw that. I don't remember who had line of sight on you.
2, 3. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it wouldn't be quite enough. I do currently have 50 feet of rope.
Tiger Pity, but we're going to get the bridge's perspective after stream.
Bridge's perspective. Oh my god.
All right, let's see. Can I toss some rope over towards Liren and say, hey, can you help pull me over?
Liren gives a thumbs up and is ready to catch the rope.
Tie it to the beard so it's got anchored.
The beard is just the one that saves us all.
We need a beard emote, I think.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I will throw some 15-ish 10 or so it's taut and kind of help see if I can both move like I have a little bit of movement left here and see if Liren can help me make it across this bridge.
Oh, are you just going to have Liren kind of yank you the rest of your way?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. So just kind of, wind up. I don't do the butt shake since I'm not cat form, but I'm just going to kind of wind up and just kind of just go for it. And Liren's kind of help. I've got it tied maybe around my waist or chest or something to just kind of yank along.
Okay. All right. So I guess the athletics roll then is to you, Liren. As you are pulling our good buddy along.
That's a 17.
Nice.
Hey.
All right. With a 17, Liren sort of summons strength from within, yanks as hard as he can with his powerful dragonborn form, and Loon, as everyone can see, has made it across the bridge. Again, as you sort of began your sprint, you felt boards creaking underneath you, but the bridge overall seems to have held.
Good. All right. Thank you.
Liren is tempted to just keep holding on to the other end of the rope as he proceeds, but will hand the rope back
as
to
a leash
for now. And I think Liren is ready to not that the rope is back. I want to be clear before I say this next thing that Loon is not on a leash. I think it's going to just dash, try and get ahead a little bit. See what the heck is going on in terms of how we can presumably get where we need to go without spiders. So let's see.
I heard the word chittering and I see spiders and I don't like the implication.
All right. Assuming again the stone bridge was okay.
The bridge holds just fine.
All right. Cool. Liren turns back and just kind of shrugs because there isn't. This didn't really give any new information.
Although across from you, I think, as you mentioned, right, you can very clearly see that there is a bag of something over here. From where you are standing, you see another one on the other side, and there is something about the wall here, even from where you are standing, right? From that distance, there's something that seems a little off about the wall in this alcove.
Liren's gonna kind of. I assume we're all in auditory distance of each other. And say, Tamari, can you knock on that wall? I think knocking will work this time. It looks wonky.
One of these times, knocking will work.
Like the wall with the bag on it.
Yes, the wall, not the other bag, but the wall with the bag up here. There's so many bags. I don't know why people are disposing of things in such a neat manner in the sewers.
It's so organized. Okay, well then I'll use my mage hand to
now you're thinking it.
knock politely in a non-aggressive manner.
like feel along, maybe push, yeah.
On this. Wait, was this it? Or wherever the weird wall was.
Okay. All right. As your mage hand moves across the sewer tunnel to knock, it passes through. It passes through what now appears to be just an image of the sewer wall. And now the mage hand is out of sight. But when you hear it knocking, it sounds like it's knocking on metal and not stone. The knock of metal, the knock of mage hand against metal, if you can imagine what that sounds like, echoes throughout echoes down the halls of the sewer. And once again, the chittering grows even louder.
Oh gosh. I just like stare at Liren with like big eyes like holy shit, like I don't know what that was. Well, I guess I don't know if you want me to come near you, but I'll walk across this bridge next to you.
All right.
Does the mage hand give a shrug?
Right here. Yeah.
I think it only does what Tamari wants it to do. It could shrug, although I don't know what that would look like. It would just kind of be.
It would be so cool if instead of a pet, we have my mage hand that is like also has a personality.
Yeah, independent mage hand.
Let's see. So, only for expediency's sake, Loon is going to dash all the way to this bag and check it out really quick.
Okay.
Look, have fun.
Yeah. I don't have a special mage hand. So I'm going to put my hand in something syrupy.
Oh my, I was like, you open.
I opened the wall.
You open the entire sewer. You find inside this bag very similar, a vial very similar to one that you found in the maker's hideout. And you recognize it as a vial of antitoxin, which you can now add to your inventory.
Cool.
At this point, your footsteps once again reverberate throughout the hallway, and I am going to need everybody to roll perception.
Okay.
Not what I thought you were going to say.
This
Perception?
is the hearing perception.
That's a nat one.
No. Nice. That's a
17. Oh, we both got 17. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
17, 1, and
17.
Oh, wow, 2 17s. Okay.
We both got 17. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Who got the 1?
That was me.
All right. Liren, from behind you, let's say like hereabouts, out of the darkness comes a very excited chittering noise. But by the time you hear it, it is too late. A barrage of thin, spiny tentacles shoots out from an unknown source. And...
Oh, no. ...
and ... I'm going to roll this publicly. 19 versus your armor class?
Yeah, that hits.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
Does it? Yes.
And then if you could be so kind as to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I suppose I can do that.
Oh,
That's
my God.
Okay. The tentacles wrap around you, and instantly, you feel stinging, biting sensation, as well as the rest of your limbs and movements begin to slow. You take 4 poison damage, and you are paralyzed for the next minute. Tamari and Loon, you turn and see this chittering noise coming from the ceiling of the sewers. When you look up, your eyes catch a glimpse of a gigantic maggot-like creature. Thin, spiny tentacles seem to protrude from the length of its body, and at the front of its head, a gaping mouth filled with razor-sharp teeth. It releases a blood-curdling hiss as its insectoid eyes flash in the darkness, and it lunges toward you. That is initiative, everybody.
No, Lyran. Oh. Okay.
Tiger Piggy, yes. Yes, indeed.
Oh, wait, I missed it. That's what happens when I'm on a different...
Yeah, this creature's so much worse than I thought it was going to be.
On a different tab.
Yeah. Although I don't know if I want it coming out of the sewage, but...
Yeah.
Let's see if I can menacingly move it over towards you so it appears out of nowhere. There we go.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Oh, wait, I should roll initiative for it, too, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
It seems tired after that tentacle attack, so it's got...
Out of curiosity, why does Lyran have a -2 modifier for initiative?
Low dexterity.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so we are... Oh, wait, why are there 2 Tamaris on here? It's so weird.
2 Tamaris.
2 Tamaris in the turn order.
Double the murder. Don't worry,
All right.
it's fine.
Gigantic gross creature has appeared in the darkness. Tamari, first action is to you.
Okay, so the rest of us aren't in the turn order. I don't know if that was intentional.
That is not intentional. Oh, that's weird because you're in my turn, in my heart.
No, weird. Yeah, I don't have it in our turn.
Oh, weird. Okay. Anyway, add. And, oh wait, yeah, that's super weird. All right. Anyway, Tamari, it's you. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
fix it.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on this thing that just paralyzed Lyran. And then I'm going to shoot it with my longbow, and because it's right next to Lyran, I'm going to get the rogue sneak attack bonus thing.
All right. Do all the things. I need to mark it.
17 to hit.
I don't remember, but I'm guessing it hits.
17 seems high, yeah.
Definitely hits.
Okay, so that's gonna be. Hold on, I'm gonna add it all up in a second because I'm gonna add the Hunter's Mark to this as well. Just 1d6, I think. 9, 14 damage.
14 damage in total. Okay, your arrow flies true, tears into the creature. It cries out in pain. And you can see that it is beginning to let out a weird pussy blood-like substance.
Ugh.
Ew. I'm gonna just back up 10 feet.
Is it syrupy in consistency?
Ew.
Oh, it's 100%. 100%. Consistency. Not the good kind.
All right, so this is Loon, huh? So I have a bonus action of Ensnaring Strike, so I'm going to cast that first.
Okay. What does that do?
That says the next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack, blah, 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 blah. The target takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each of its turns. That's if it hits.
Nice.
So let me first. What do I cast, or what do I do first? Just cast it?
You got to make your attack.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
Sorry, I guess you cast it.
I'm going to cast it simultaneously, I guess, with the.
Yeah, it'll
if that makes sense. All right. With my. Only because we know this is a season finale. Excuse me, season finale. I'm going to use one of my electrified arrows in conjunction with that. So let me roll that first. That's an 11. Gosh, bless it.
Okay. The arrow flies harmlessly past the creature, sending sparks of light down, illuminating a bit of the hallway of the sewer. But other than that, unfortunately, it doesn't.
All right. Well, shit. I guess that's it.
All right. This creature is eyeing Lyrin hungrily. It is going to lunge forward with its razor-sharp teeth bared. However, it rolls a natty 1. So, what is it? What is it that happens to this creature as a result of its nat 1 attack?
Wait, is that a question?
Lyrin gets to choose?
I'm asking Sweater.
I think we've established that there's a pretty slippery surface going on in these sewers, and although this thing seems like it would be adapted to it, I think it just kind of beeps it, plunging at me, and kind of slips awkwardly on the platform.
Okay. The creature has indeed slipped awkwardly. I guess it'll be like here, awkwardly off the platform. It was unable, and it's very weird because it's like giant maggot-like creature, but you can almost sense a kind of disappointment. That, of course, is the end of its turn.
Well, Lyrin is paralyzed, so I don't think there are any actions I can take while paralyzed, right?
I don't think so either. We can look it up, but I'm going to just say for now, no. And the duration says 1 minute. That's weird to me, so I'm going to metagame a little bit, and I'm going to call it 1 turn.
All right, sounds good. Lyrin isn't like able to control his body or anything, but like he's gonna try to give a judgmental look to the creature.
Oh my god.
Love it. Okay, we are back to you, Tamari.
Okay.
Paralytic poison courses through.
Is this thing like big enough that it's just like sticking out, like everyone can see it?
Yeah, it's like half submerged in the water now.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing again. I'm just gonna keep shooting it with my arrow, and it's still within 5 feet of Lyrin, so you're gonna get the extra 16 to hit.
Definitely hits.
All right, and then it still has Hunter's Mark on it. I'm like, hey, let me roll all these things. That is 18 damage.
Nice.
Ooh, 18
Good thing
damage.
Tamari's with us.
Okay. At this point, your arrow flies and pierces what appears to be the sort of central chest segment of the creature. It once again roars out in pain, eyes Lyrin hungrily, but then sort of seems to shrink down a little bit, no longer as dominant in its stance as it once was. It's still sort of drooling eye Lyran, but at this point, it looks like it is badly injured.
All right, that's my turn.
Back to you.
Come on. All right. So I'm going to attempt to do what I tried the first time. You know, they say it's insanity to try the same thing and expect different results and stuff, but I'm going to attempt. So it's sticking kind of out of the water, right? So I'm going to aim, more or less right at the water line. I'm going to shoot another electrified arrow. And God damn it, it better hit this time. So I'm going to use... I have a +6 modifier on hit, and I still rolled an 11. Good. All right, so I'm going
at the water.
What's that?
At the water?
Well, more at the sort of the water line, like right where the water meets the creature, because I'm hoping maybe like AOE, even if it doesn't necessarily hit. Wink, wink. I'm gonna try to, get electrified area. Yeah, it's in the water now. So all right. So I'm
badass. Roll that with advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So
that's dramatic advantage for this final.
All right. Natural one. Here they go. All right. So there's one.
Don't make me narrate that.
And there's two.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right. So that's a 19 and a 17. So that definitely.
Yep.
I didn't even need it. Yeah, I wasted that one good roll. All right, so the damaging, it's 1d8 plus 4 piercing. So that is 11 plus 2 plus 5. So that's 18 damage.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
Plus I also did the, I don't know if it probably won't matter, but I also did the ensnaring strike as well at the same time.
This thing is marked. Your hunter's mark. It only affects you, or it affects everybody.
No, mine is for me. But Loon had the last turn. He used his bonus or whatever to mark. I don't remember what yours is called.
It's ensnaring strike. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Your sort of the frustration from rather a lot of missed arrows has kind of been building up, and so Loon takes aim. Fires with an electrified arrow. It bursts through the air, strikes the creature exactly at that point where the water and the creature were both kind of overlapping one another. All of a sudden, the arrow explodes. Electric energy envelops the entire creature as it writhes in pain. It cries out for one final time before plunging back into the water, motionless.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And I spit on it.
Goodness.
The air around you is once again silent.
Is Lyran awake by now? Because this is the end of that round. Or is Lyran still paralyzed?
We'll do it like this. Lyran's fine now.
Okay.
It's taken its course. The paralytic poison.
Yeah, Lyran's just gotta shake it off. Hey, Tamari, do you want to see if it has anything of interest on it? I don't imagine it does, but perhaps you could poke it a little bit with whatever
Use your hand.
As Lyran is saying this, Tamari is just staring at this other bag right here and kind of yeah. she'll get her bag eventually.
For anybody who's wondering.
Oh yeah, it's this.
We'll
I'm just looking at this bag like, oh yay, now another treasure. Okay, I'll use my mage hand. I guess I'll just like poke around at it to see if there's anything. I can't attack it any further or like slice it open or do things that are super fancy, but I can try to like move it around to see if there's anything interesting on it.
Your mage hand sort of feels around a little awkwardly around the carcass, and as it sort of presses and squeezes and searches around, a little bit more of the blood and pus squeeze out of the creature into the water. But other than that, the hand comes up empty-handed.
That was
It comes up empty.
not worth it. I'm sorry I suggested that, Tamari.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Well, I'm glad it's the mage hand, not your hand.
Yeah, then I'd feel really bad. Yeah.
All right.
In that case, Tamara's gonna take her mage hand and she's gonna open this thing. Shake it up. No, I'll like I'll just recast it over here, so it'll just disappear and reappear. Maybe it's a new mage hand, a clean one.
Yeah, fresh. You got the glove on your mage hand. You just change them out.
Let us see what's inside. The hand brings you the contents of the bag. Inside are a hammer and a chisel.
Oh. So I am running out of backspace. Does anyone want this hammer and chisel?
Oh, yeah. I'll carry stuff. I mean, I already got rid of half of the ball bearings, so pretty much good to go at this point.
A lot of weight there.
So much weight shaved off.
Yeah, wait, what item was it? I'll add it to the inventory.
A hammer and a chisel.
Okay, why not?
We can start like writing our names on the stair walls.
Yeah, I know, it's like I can't even imagine what we'd use this for, but you know.
Oh no, last time we marked stuff though, that was very bad for us. We basically tracked ourselves.
we made a trail leading directly to us.
I don't know, I'll just move closer and ask. So are we trying to go to that weird spot on the other side?
I think that would be prudent. I would like to leave very much.
The pus is building up.
Okay, well I'll use the rest of my movement to move over here in this corner then, and pass it to whoever's next.
From where you're standing, once again, now that sort of it's kind of obvious to you that the illusion that it's across the way the air shimmers and the wall seems to flicker, and you can almost catch a glimpse of a metal gate behind it.
Oh, we're good with gates.
Is it Loon's turn? I think it's Loon's turn. Or no, has Liren gone?
I just took. I went after, so I think it would be Liren. I just took the.
How jumpable is 10 feet based on your research?
Definitely running start. I absolutely could not do it without a running start.
Okay. I'm going to take a running start and just try and jump over there. Liren's done. Liren just got paralyzed by a gross thing. He's done. He's gonna back up and try to just take that big old leap across. Here I go.
Whee!
I like crouch out of the way.
Make the leap. Go ahead and roll your athletics.
All right. Send good vibes.
Could Tamari like give it like a boost?
Oh, that was a 20. That was a nat 20.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Nice.
In a sudden burst of athleticism, Liren sails across the gap, lands very gracefully, and you, with your natural 20, you have had time to decide on which aerial trick you would have liked to perform in midair. What's it gonna be? What did you do?
A full forward flip, I think.
Just Liren just front punches across this thing and lands perfectly. If this were the Olympics, it'd be tens all around. Just a perfect
landing.
Stuck the landing, yeah, like a fighting pose landing.
Or the superhero pose where you land with like one knee on the ground.
Oh yeah, like crouched. Something explodes behind me and explodes.
But you're too cool to even look at it.
Yeah.
It's canon. It's canon now.
Yep. The big maggot thing exploded.
Very nice.
All right. That's
all right.
What Liren's up to.
That's what Liren's up to. Loon is not nearly as cool as that, so he'll just sort of make his way across the thing. I think that's 6. I am also done, but don't have cool moves like that, so I'm just gonna Growl.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just come around this corner. I just want to see. Okay, there is a bridge over here. We're gonna. So this is my 30. I don't know. Last time we ran, we like triggered someone.
Yeah, right. Maybe not the best.
Maybe someone could throw me the rope and we could. No, maybe that's a bad idea because there's a bridge right there. Probably no reason to take that risk.
It's the Rube Goldberg race. Extra points for Rube Goldberging.
Right. Yeah.
Goldberging.
Let's see. Put an ice bridge with a rope tied around the beard.
The beard is now a pulley for the ice float.
I think there might be some leftover ball bearings. Possible.
Yeah.
And I'll just turn to Lear and I'll say, "Oh, there's another bag over there," and that'll be my turn.
All these bags everywhere.
Oh, was that?
It's a good thing your characters don't know what metagame is.
Right. Yeah.
Say, yes,
Otherwise, they'd be a little worried.
I will investigate. So Lyran's gonna walk up here, up to the wall, and pick up the bag, and just like gingerly, like doesn't stick his hand in like Loon did, like is going to open the bag and look inside and see what's inside.
Okay. Very carefully, you open the bag, and inside, from your training, you very clearly recognize a healer's kit. As well as a potion,
Nice.
both intact and ready for use inside the bag.
Sweet. I'm gonna put that in my inventory.
Does Liren have any after effects of the toxin or anything? The tentacle monster that had put any of the toxin in? Just out of curiosity. I have an antitoxin potion, and I'm itching to use it. I'm not going to potion hoard like I do in all my other games. So if he needs it,
a lot, but no, there are no after.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, thanks for asking. You're like the kid that asked for the teacher forgot the homework. You're like, are there any
hello, any effects? Is he going to take any damage? Actually, there was an AOE effect on. All right,
Mr.
so
It hasn't been a full 1 minute technically.
technically it's not 1 minute. That's 6 turns per minute. Liren shouldn't have been able to take that turn. All right, Loon is just gonna. Loon is all business. He's getting this sense from the universe that the clock is ticking on today.
This weird sense. From
This
the
weird
universe.
sense that
supernatural. Some might call it.
Yeah. Loon is also getting the sense that it's time for it very, very quick. And my fellow streamers know that I had 4 different liquids in front of me.
I was actually about to ask.
I was going to ask for a break.
Yeah, okay. Let's.
There's
very
water.
quick.
There you go. Can we have a bathroom break, Mister?
Play the video
Sorry,
one more time.
excuse me,
Yeah,
teacher.
excuse me, teacher. Teacher.
We don't
Let's
have
see.
that, right? We don't have
Let's see.
a
A break
Wolf
set.
screen. Okay, well, anyway, enjoy some empty chairs then, because
My kinder. I'll yes, good. Yes, good. All right.
I'll map out the sewer music if you need something.
Sweater has one.
This is what I do on my streams.
Oh my
Kill.
gosh, it's so cute.
Chat, tell him your problems.
little-
He's a very good
Oh
listener.
my
Aw.
gosh. I don't
Pika.
have anything cute like that.
And I'll put it on the stream.
Here,
I can be here. You can enjoy this.
you can have my Bears hat. They know all about suffering. Those Chicago Bears. Be right back.
Well, hey everybody. Looks like I'm the first one back. All right, what should we do? Chat runs D&D. What would you all like to do? I did survive after tripping over the cat's hammock. Oh, look, we get a pet break too.
Minnie's here.
Incredible.
That Pikachu is so cute, though.
That's my
I'm
stream.
gonna steal it from Sweater Wolf.
Oh, yes.
Is it an apple in his hand or a peach? What is that?
Oh yeah. Can we? How do we embiggen that?
Yeah, make Sweater big.
Oh no!
No. Big prop A. Where's our thing?
No.
We gotta put her in this spot. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Berry. Oh, maybe it's a berry. Straight out berry of some kind. Tons of Pokemon news this week. All kinds of games, like 3 different games announced or something. Holy moly!
Yeah, I want to play the open world one. Like I got super excited about that one, but
Aurorus or whatever it's.
Arceus. Yeah. I don't know. Are y'all gonna download or play? Yeah, you're gonna download Pokemon Unite, right?
Oh yeah, I guess that would make sense, huh? Sir Baron said if we had like a team, huh? How many?
Pokemon Unite. Yes.
Is that 5 versus 5, or what's the team comp on that?
Yeah, it's 5. But yeah, we can always have like someone pop in from chat.
Chat.
All right, we're just taking a quick water stretch bathroom break.
Pika's gonna just roll the rest of the stream.
Yeah.
Sweater's done.
Now Lyran.
Lyran, what would you like
there's
to do?
3v3 or 4v4.
Oh, I've never played the other. Well,
4v.
yeah, Sweater is the professional with the Pokemon Unite.
That's perfect then. Look at that. Well, look out for that next season then.
We're talking about Pokemon Unite, Kelly.
Lots to look forward to.
Oh, you're muted. Sweater.
Because I said I was going to steal your Pikachu.
That was the Sweater summoning circle. That's why I came back.
If you pre-register, then you get a skin. So
I saw that. The Pikachu is so cute. Yeah.
Is that only for Android?
No, it's Android, iOS.
It's Android or iOS. So is it only in beta? Because people have been playing it, right? Or is this a different? Is this
no? It's mobile. The mobile release is new.
Oh,
yeah. So the Switch was what was launched.
Is there crossplay?
We don't know because the mobile isn't out yet, but I think so. Yeah. Sir Baron played with me on stream Pokemon Unite. Nice. Super fun.
Cool.
So yes.
Cool. Yeah. No, it's a big Pokemon news week this week. So.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. All right.
We're gonna catch them all here in this dungeon.
Lyran's got cool new stuff.
Yes.
And from where you are standing, Lyran, the now very obvious illusory stone is very easily kind of dispelled. And all of a sudden, in front of you, the light seems to be bending and shifting around a gated door.
Lyran's going to wave at, presumably everybody's looking at, what this weird mirage thing is. Lyran's going to go up to the door and see if it's locked or kind of what's this door's deal.
You feel around, and the gates are heavy, but as you sort of try to lift and pull in different directions, you notice that there does not seem to be any lock at all on the door.
I think Lyran's going to kind of motion for everyone. Like, it seems to be a way up. I'm not sure, but it is not locked.
You can feel a slight breeze coming from within.
I can feel a slight breeze.
It's like the universe is speaking to you. So I have a question for you all. Can we, just for narrative and stream related purposes, can I cast an ice bridge that just holds so we don't have to travel around the big U? How are you all feeling about that?
You can certainly. We can just hand wave you all.
Yeah, kind of. Not that I don't want to traverse this. You put a lot of time into it, but I'm like,
oh my god, what happened?
Oh my god, a big gust of.
Yeah, the wind.
Oh,
Everyone got home and flushed and it just sort of pushed us all.
Are you sure you want that to be the explanation?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Lyran.
Thank you for playing along with my hand waving there.
No,
I just want to get to this thing here. We've got like an hour.
I mean,
hour
we
and some
would have
change.
gotten there anyway. There were two bridges. We knew where we were going.
You would have definitely would not have broken and forced you to contend
Absolutely
with
not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Pretend we made it all the way around, but it was a very uneventful trip.
Fair enough. All right. I guess. What are we doing at this gate?
This is a big character moment for Lyran. He's not going to knock, and he's just going to open the door.
Barge in. How?
This is the character arc of season 1. Lyran's not going to knock.
I no longer care about privacy or decorum.
All right, Lyran. So it's a gate that sort of moves up and down, and so you sort of lift the gate up to chest level, change your grip. Finish pressing the gate all the way up. Lyran is just like all athletics today. This is the swole Lyran stream.
Yeah. Maybe Lyran, like his muscles got big when he was trying to like make him whole self. You know, maybe his biceps just got like half an inch.
Very good form.
Nobody knew until now. But yeah, the gate is now open, held by Lyran. Within, you can see that there are no more sewers, but there is sort of a winding hallway of stone within. What would you like to do, Tamari?
Oh, me. Sorry, I thought you were talking to Lyran still. There's a stone stairway.
Just a hallway sort of goes all the way down. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't anticipating on going first, but I will walk in the hallway.
And Loon, what are you doing?
Loon is going to be right behind because it seems like maybe that's the thing to do. Bow drawn just in case.
Got it.
Because it looks like a blind turn into the hallway.
Yeah. Okay, everybody is... so your two companions are now inside. Lyran, what would you like to do?
I guess Lyran will kind of like duck under to get on the other side and then lower the gate and follow.
Okay. Climbing into the hallway from the sewers, you find yourselves navigating several dimly lit and winding corridors of stone. Before long, the stench of alchemic discard and city waste begins to fade from your nostrils. At the end of one hallway, you find a wooden door flanked on either side by torch sconces. And from inside, you hear muffled sobs and the sound of feet shuffling. What would you like to do?
Are there any like cracks in the door or like spaces to look through?
There are no cracks in the door or spaces to look through, save for, I mean, can you look through a keyhole? I've seen that in cartoons. Is that a thing you can do in real life?
I have a tinker's goggles. Can that help?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know actually if that is a real thing though.
I don't know. But there are no. There seems to be no discernible way other than that cartoonish solution to see what's going on inside.
And the door is locked. It's clearly locked.
Nope, it is not clearly locked.
Gotcha. Can a mage hand pass through solid and turn a lock?
I have
thieves tools, right? Yeah.
So I was gonna actually have the mage hand use the. Well, can I do that? I don't know if I can actually do that, or I have to be a higher level.
That's kind of cool. I say you can do it. That sounds
okay. So I've also been rolling wrong for thieves tools. So so I think that what I need to do is, and GM, you can like contribute to, depending on what kind of lock that I'm trying to pick, determines what kind of modifier that I'm adding to it. So I've just been doing the default strength, but like typically people use dex or like I don't know, int for something that is like a more puzzle-y type lock versus I'm trying to pick a lock.
Raw
This
strength.
is a dex lock.
Okay.
It's a dex lock. That sounds really complicated. I treat all locks as dex locks, but I understand the rationale behind that.
Yeah.
But I get it. That sounds really complicated. Not to play rogues in 5e.
Now I can't. Where's my thieves tool? Find. Thieves tools. Found it. No. Sorry. Give me one moment as I find my thieves tools because I can't find it in here. Where did I used to find this before? Features, maybe.
Can you roll it from the item sheet?
Yeah, I'm trying to find. It's probably just my.
Otherwise, I mean, you could just click on your. You have a sleight of hand. Is that a thing you can click on? I would just click on that and then add another proficiency.
Can I just click this and see what happens? Did that do anything?
Let me see. No.
It's a description.
It doesn't seem like it did anything.
Well, why don't you just roll your...
Oh, wait, there's... I found it. Okay, sorry.
I was going to roll d20 plus your dex plus proficiency.
Dex plus proficiency. Yes, that's the rule I need to do. But I just wanted to do it in the d20. Or
there it is.
20.
Ooh, heck yeah.
Nice.
Okay. After just a few minutes of working the lock, there is a loud click that you hear. And for anybody who's I don't actually know if Mage Hand can do it, but in this particular campaign, so everybody has to read, right? What's happening is Tamari like mimicking what the Mage Hand is supposed to be doing, and it's like following her movements exactly.
It's like some weird tech VR, AR, something VR.
Yeah, it like split itself into two smaller Mage Hands. Right?
little yeah.
Two half-size mage hands that are now working the lock.
That's good.
But yes, your ethereal hands, I think I've said that like 8 different times on stream so far. Your ethereal hands have successfully picked the lock. And the door stands waiting in front of you. Not like really waiting. I'm not assigning agency to the door.
How does the door feel about all this? We're going to ask about the bridge, so might as well ask about the door.
Door's hanging out. Okay.
Door's cool.
Okay. I'm going to slowly open the door so that we see. It's just open, and we see what's on the other side, and the other side sees us.
All right, do me a big favor. Could you be so kind as to roll a stealth check for me? Because you want to make sure we open this very slowly.
Oh, all right. 16.
Ooh,
nice.
Audio's too loud. 16. Okay, cool. The door opens silently, and inside, you notice two white-robed priests are patrolling another cut stone corridor with what appear to be a number of iron-barred cells on each side. Neither seem to have noticed you, and at this point now, the crying, whimpering, and shuffling of feet is clearly coming from within the cages on either side of the hall.
I look at the others like, oh no.
Oh, sorry, we have Cat Tamari on here. Is that weird? I can change that.
I can turn into a cat.
Here, we also have stealth leering.
I think that's appropriate though.
We need to get beard leering.
Oh, Sweater, you're muted. Here. Oh. Sorry, I tried to unmute you as you unmuted
Same
yourself.
time, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going. How big is this corridor that we're in?
It goes down. The visible part of it goes down about 20 feet, and on the other side, you can see a staircase that leads upward.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do thaumaturgy. Is that how you say it? I'm never sure how to say it.
Right?
Okay, yeah, it sounds magical. And I'm going to make a sound that is going to sound like it's sort of originating from like around the corner and kind of like up, like where the stairs are. And that sound is going to be just like the sound of like oh wait, one of the suggestions is ominous whispers. I'm gonna try and project like just a weird sound of ominous whispers because that's definitely the weirdest possible option.
Or Careless Whispers by Boy George.
Yes, Careless Whispers.
Or Wham, was that Wham? Oh, crap.
Wait.
I think
pretend I got it right.
You're in full control of the spell, so is there anything in particular you would like them to ominously whisper?
It's going to you're just gonna hear whispers going. They're going
The
to be
lyrics
whispering.
to Careless
Careless
Whispers. There's a lot to quit in this season. Let me just say. Okay. Sound ominous, somewhat careless whispers. From above the staircase, one of the priests both of the priests look at one another. One sort of points his head in the direction of the stairs, and the other one sort of looks up asking, "Father, is there something you need?" And the priest closest to the stairs heads upwards through, from what you can see, a trapdoor and is out of sight. The other priest resumes his patrol up and down the hall, every now and then looking disgustedly into one of the cages before moving on. Loon?
Sorry, I'm
Situ-
too busy checking to see who actually wrote Careless or performed Careless Whispers.
Essential knowledge.
Essential knowledge, right? The multiverse is speaking to me. So was that one guard that seemed to be kind of distracted, or was that because there were two, right? There were two.
Yeah,
kind of.
one is out of the picture at this point. The other
And where where in relation to us in the doorway is the other guard? Are they close, or are they sort of at the end of the?
They're sort of patrolling up and down, and all of you are kind of hidden behind, or just kind of crouched. I'm assuming, right? You're kind of crouched along the side of the entranceway to this thing. So it's moving up and down. The hallway itself is only about 20 feet long.
We're pretty far away from the. I was going to see. So my play was I was going to see if I could manipulate a 5-foot cube of sewer water and dump it on them, but I think we're too far away.
Very far from the sewer. Yeah, you went through just like a number of winding stone corridors.
Let's see. Can I? I'm looking at my actions. Well, these say actions in combat. So here's the play I want to make now. And again, I'm only doing this because we're time sensitive here. So I want to kind of do more careless whispers, but over towards us, so that maybe collectively we can all grab them.
Oh my gosh, it's a grabbing time again.
It's grabbing time. It didn't work last time, but sort of kind of distract or attract their attention, the guards' attention towards us. We're still kind of in the dark, right in the dark doorway, and just I kind of look at Liren and Tamari, and we all kind of know what we're going to do. We're just going to grab this guy.
Okay. Any particular noise or whisper? How careless is the whisper that you're on the
this is more like the tune to Last Christmas, because that's all I can think of right now is a Wham song.
Wham.
So.
So I'm really sorry, chat. I don't have this in my sound tab.
Imagine. Yeah, theater of the mind.
Yeah, we didn't prep the DM before to be like, oh, by the way,
get some Wham.
This is what we're doing.
For future seasons, we'll make sure to build.
We'll have a full saxophone rift.
We have a request.
Does the saxophone exist in this world? Did the Northerners bring it with them, perhaps?
It may be somewhere in this world, although you might not have discovered it. Hey, what's going on with? Sir, oh wait, never mind.
By the way, I did also say Boy George, and I meant George Michael. I swear to God.
Yeah, no, I knew. Wait,
it's not the song that I thought it was.
They're all
Careless Whisper.
Yeah,
Careless Whisper.
Like,
George Michael.
Oh
no!
Oh no! Okay, let's all sing.
Too much Careless Whisper. We've lost our GM. Like, this is not part of the world I'm making. I'm out of here.
But what's the other side? It's like down.
Can we put it on?
I don't know what it is, so I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, the final countdown.
I'll find it. Or I'll never find it. I'll be like, she's just crazy.
Which, if you've never seen that movie, by the way, it's a very good movie. Well, it's not a good movie, but it's a very 80s movie. Careless Whisper is the
yeah. I was thinking
there's my saxophone for you.
Ooh,
fancy.
It's a little more trumpet than saxophone.
Yeah, it did. Do you play, or because that sounded like someone who?
No, but I just goof around with my. I was it's about to make a very unfortunate statement.
Something clippable? No.
I do, something clippable. I'm trying to avoid the clippability of this. But like, as someone who, like, when the house is empty, I play music really loud and sing and rock out an air guitar. And also, as something really quickly, my little nephews, I've also noticed, this is something I've done since I was a kid. I run around going like blowing things up all the time, pretending I'm gunning things down. I don't know what it is. Yes, that is a air mouth trumpet is definitely one that I do all the time.
I think that's the sound you should definitely make in this in the hallway.
Woon can also do it.
The other around very confused about the trees and begins to pace intentionally in your direction, purposefully.
Oh man, we gotta behave now.
No. Like we're just gonna grab him.
I'm hoping that we're all gonna grab him and just like hit him so hard that he's just unconscious.
Is everybody lunging? Because that's amazing.
I think so. Yeah. That like we just all.
I'm following the lead. We're following Loon's lead.
Right.
Yeah, it's worked out tonight actually.
Just to be fair to the dice, somebody roll it, but roll it with triple advantage. You're all working together on this.
Oh
Right.
gosh.
Roll what? Just a 20.
Roll 3. Yeah,
D20.
Take the top, because you're all just dogpiling.
All right. Let's see. I'll do it. I'll go all. D20. Can you do it so that it does more than? I'll just do it 3 times.
Roll. Yeah, you could do roll 3.
Okay.
Oh God.
All right.
God.
Oh my
All right.
gosh! No! Come on! No,
A 3, a 4.
This is the worst.
Just so everybody,
All right.
everybody can see what's going on here.
Oh my God. All right. That's a 3. That's a 4. All right. I got one more. Can I roll the physical one? I've got a physical D20. All right. All right. Here it comes. Wish me luck, Cosmos.
Oh my gosh. I can't look.
Hey! 14's pretty good, right?
14.
Seems pretty good.
Okay.
Better.
Can we add them all together? 3 plus 4 plus 14?
You cannot.
Yeah, new rule.
He is successfully grappled, and yet you're all working together, right? So somebody's like got the arms around him, somebody's like got the hand over the mouth. I don't know if they're like all doing this in terms of like a weird like twister
Neck.
thing.
Yeah.
But he's pretty restrained and grappled in your hands at the moment. The sound of whimpering from the cages suddenly stops. But this priest is still kind of struggling against you.
I was hoping that we were just going to knock him out, but
I mean,
maybe we
have
gotta
to try that now.
Can we throw him into the sewer?
I
Yeah.
try to knock him out.
Yeah, knock him out. He is grappled, so roll that with advantage.
Okay, what is that?
Just you're unarmed, I'm guessing, unless you want to like use a weapon to knock him out.
No,
Ooh.
I think an unarmed strike will be more than enough. All
we're going to get blood on us. We've got pus and sewage. So
Yeah, we have enough going on here. It's like that was I guess advantage. I mean, I don't know what. Just bashing him over the head and he's not getting knocked out. Oh, that was a 21.
Yeah.
Ooh.
21 hits, and he is out cold again. Liren with the athleticism. Just
I know. Liren's gonna like kind of low key make sure he didn't die.
he's definitely
Tamari's
still
looking
breathing.
at like, are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to
hit him one more time.
One more time.
He's still breathing, but that is going to leave a mark 100%.
all
All
right.
right.
Good.
Okay, so
The hallways are once again quiet.
I look at the others. I kind of want to like, well, okay, actually, let me just add, I'm assuming these gates are locked, or these bars where the kids are in. The
Cages,
cells, yeah. Cages. Are they
They
locked?
are. They are indeed.
Okay.
But behind the thick bars of each cell, you can see the small shapes of children. You can hear, again, some crying, some whimpering. And as they see you standing over them from behind the other side, they shrink away to the corners of the cells. Please don't, you hear from within the cell in front of you, Tamari. From behind you, you hear another child. I'm sorry, I said I didn't believe in the one. From yet another cage, I'll pray. Another one says, I'll read. And in a fourth cage, I just don't want to be down here anymore. The cries of children begin to fill the halls.
I'll glance to Liren and Loon and be like, do you want to make sure that they're okay? And I want to search the priest's body to see if he has any keys on him.
You do indeed find a chain of keys on a large ring.
Okay. I'll distribute the keys. Like take a third, take a third, take a third. And I'm just gonna start going towards like a cage and trying to unlock, like, going through with the different keys that I have.
Okay. Liren, Loon, what are you doing in this moment?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and unlock cages also. Just kind of probably trying to do it fast before the other guy comes back.
Okay. The cages come undone, and all but one of the children continue to slink back into the corners of the cage. One child, however, a young boy, rushes forward and wraps his leg around Tamari. Wraps his arms around Tamari. He's sleeping.
They're very flexible. Young children
do.
And I'll just say, "Oh, hi. Are you okay?"
The child sort of brushes tears out of their eyes. They're unable to speak, but they nod at you and they grip you even harder. All of a sudden, from behind, another child sort of explodes, crying. Partially, it seems in anguish. Partially, it seems in a sign of relief. The cries begin to echo throughout the hallway. And all of a sudden, the gate that you came through, a large stone slab, slams down from above, and a voice echoes throughout the halls of this sort of little prison complex. You recognize the voice as that of Father Damaso. So it seems, the voice booms, the forces of darkness have returned to corrupt the innocent once again. No matter, the voice says, the city guard is on its way to deal with this intrusion swiftly. The voice is silent once again.
Hey, we didn't really talk about our exit strategy, I am now realizing. It seems like we can try to leave the front way, which, if we believe him about guards coming, would be a bad idea. Or we can take these traumatized children into the sewers. These both seem like not great options.
We have been in the sewers before, though. So I
would rather deal with one of those creatures than all of the city guards. He seems quite influential in the city, so I believe him that they are all on their way.
There is currently a large stone slab blocking the exit where you came from.
Oh, never mind.
That's what that stone slab was.
I
thought it was on the other side. No.
Yeah, I did too.
No, it's behind you.
Well, that's so much worse for us.
Yeah, it is. The stone slab, how does it fit into that kind of doorway? Is it the kind of thing that maybe all of us pushing on might open it?
You can certainly try, but it looks very, very heavy, very secure, almost custom fit for this purpose.
We may have no way but forward.
It's time.
I hear ominous music, which
I know. It's not Careless Whisper. It's time.
Like a loading screen. It's like, oh, we hear the music. Where's it going?
More careful.
Let's see. Looking around, I mean, this is obviously sort of a prison or anything, but is there any other obvious way out other than the way the one staircase or the way that other guard went?
Not from what you can tell, no. There is the stairs up, and there was the hallway back. But other than that seems to be about it.
Well, turn to Tamari and Lyrin and say, looks like there's only one way, but we have to protect these children. So, and Loon turns to the kids and sort of in his most fatherly voice, says, because these are young children, right? I assume. How many kids are there?
There's 5 right now.
5. Are there any other in any of the? Have we unlocked all of the cages? They're all with us. Right.
Everything's open. There's 4 that are kind of like really afraid, shrinking into corners, and there's one that like almost refuses to let go of Tamari.
Sure. So Lunan is in sort of most fatherly and persuasive voice, says, little ones, we will get you out here, but you have to come with us right now. We will protect you. This won't be easy, but we will take care of you. Come now. Sort of motions for all the children.
There is something about Thun's voice and the way he's positioning himself and explaining himself that seems to have an effect on the children. Slowly but surely, one by one, they move away from their corners and start to walk in your direction, seemingly ready to follow your lead.
And then Loon will turn back to Tamari and Liren and say, we'll keep them in between us. I'll go in the rear, and if you sort of position yourself forward, and we'll just sort of move in towards the exit.
Okay.
Good plan.
I don't know about good plan, but the only plan.
The only viable option. I guess we'll go up to the trapdoor area.
The 3 of you with children in tow ascend the stairs, move through the trapdoor, and find yourselves in the back of Father Damaso's office, the place where his desk was. The office is empty, but through the archway that you remember first entering toward, you can see the old man standing near the double doors, flanked by a number of emaciated-looking priests. Father Damaso is no longer clad in the robes of a priest, but instead a breastplate of white and gold. In the center of his chest is painted the outline of a hand with an open eye in the center. While you, Tamari, sense a heaviness in the air around him. Liren, you can actually see the faint glow of a shaper's energy emanating from his hands. They are sheathed, his hands, in golden gauntlets, and the gauntlets are studded with colored gems. He flexes his fingers into fists and then looks menacingly at you. If I had known you would bring me the shaper willingly, he says, I could have saved quite a bit of the church's treasury. That you've once again unleashed chaos into the lives of our young students is quite like your kind, he sneers. It's almost as though you Wujan Dao refuse to be civilized. But enough talk, he sighs as his robed companions gather around him. I have much to do today, so let us finish this quickly. The priests begin to advance upon the 3 of you, and it is initiative. Where are you, though? I don't know where you are on this map.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
We're escaped, right? That's the what happened.
Yeah. We're not on this map. We got out.
There we are.
How convenient.
There we are.
Well, you can see where the stairs are, right? So you are.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we're huge, but only
Liren made us all big.
Liren get huge.
You're in that general.
All right, let's see.
I guess I just have to roll it for everybody.
Oh yeah, let me roll.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't select that. Sorry. Crap. I don't know if that messed it up. Do you? I guess you have to have like your token selected. I think I keep screwing that up, don't I?
Yeah, I don't know if the turn order's there.
Except I'm not in it because I forgot.
Oh wow, God, Tommaso, why are you so slow, bro? What are you doing,
He's
dog?
too busy
the
like
nat one.
talking to us about how great he is.
Too busy telling us his plan.
The boss. Dog.
We need to distract him. Oh, crap.
Here, what was the roll? My thing is
5, I think.
Oh wait, none of you are in this. What in the world?
Oh no,
No, I'm in here, but
You are.
I think I forgot, or I wasn't selected. So you have to manually.
Okay, we'll add you. We'll add you manually. And what's your role?
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Was that 15?
15. So you are. Well, I'll put you in front of that. And Liren, what was your role?
I was a 3, which is still not the slowest.
Still not the slowest. Okay. That is it. We are starting with Tamari.
oh, okay, yay! It's murder o'clock already. So let me.
Oh wait, do I have this right? Oh wait, no, sorry. I was looking at the wrong Tamari.
Oh darn! Oh, because we're not reordered.
Yeah.
I can go first if you want me to.
It's not murder o'clock.
It's not that she did it. She wasn't jumping at the gun for that.
Okay. All right. Wow. So many. Okay. So this priest turns toward Father Damaso, flexes his hand, and from within the radius around Father Damaso, a strange purple glow seems to emerge. Other than that, the priest does nothing on his turn. Blue.
Can they just all do that, and that's just the fight? They just all do nothing. So, in the room, are there? So it looks pretty clear that they're standing sort of in front of the door. Are there windows? Maybe windows along the sides of the chancellery or anywhere else?
Yeah, there are indeed window here. Actually, it's kind of the windows are diegetic. So all
right. Okay. And they look like they're large enough for people to escape from.
Escape from? Yeah, sure.
Or go through, I guess. Mm-hmm. Can looking around this area, can I see what's on the outside of these windows? I know it's sort of nighttime, but is there any indication of, is this the city street, or is this a courtyard? Where does these lead to?
The outside windows lead to a courtyard. And then this side, you can see the market square, and then on this side, you can see sort of the buildings of the scholars outside. And then, of course, you know where the front doors lead.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to take the rush the boss strategy, and just I think that Father Damaso is the target here. So I would like to attack Damaso and also simultaneously cast Ensnaring Strike, which is the one where it's a d6 each turn for him. But I got to hit first, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to notch an electrified arrow and take a shot here.
All right. Roll it.
That's a 17.
Ooh, 17 hits. Your arrow flies through the air in the direction of Father Damaso. As he sees the arrow fly through the air, he screams out loud, "Prove your devotion." And one of the priests around him dives in the way of the arrow. The arrow strikes the priest true, and he falls to the ground, motionless.
Oh my god!
Remains.
All right, good
stuff.
And then I'm going to reposition just a little bit to here. And then that's it.
Okay.
I'm assuming that the children are sort of huddled maybe behind us or something.
Yeah, they're like kind of hiding like underneath the stairs downward. They're like kind of like
Gotcha.
They're back there.
Okay. Got to pay attention to the little ones.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna bonus action Hail of Thorns, and use my longbow aimed right at him.
Oh wait, sorry. I meant one. Should be able to see this. There we go. All right.
It's just the purple
Wait,
energy.
what is that? Oh, okay. Got it. So I'm gonna shoot right at him.
All right.
That is 14 to hit.
Just one moment. Can you please, if you would, roll a wisdom saving throw?
$19.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. The arrow pierces through the purple aura around the priest. Strikes true. What is your damage?
Okay, so I'm gonna roll for the longbow attack, but then Hail of Thorns is also gonna hit. So, longbow, it's only, ignore the sneak right now, so it's 5. Hail of Thorns, I believe, is a dex save for everyone within 5 feet of where the arrow hit.
Oh, that's basically everyone.
And that's 12 to beat.
Okay, 20 on this. One up top is 9. One over here is 1, a natural 1. So 20, what do we say? 9 and 1.
And then he rolls
This
also.
save, and how much damage do these take?
So the ones that fail take the full 10, and then the ones that succeeded on the save take 5.
Okay. There is something off about these priests, because as your Hail of Thorns explodes, the two that it strikes actually fall to the ground and once again are motionless.
Oh no.
What did I do? I get rid of the title. Oh my gosh! I thought I like broke it. However, this one, while you expect it to take some damage from the explosive Hail of Thorns, most of them fly around the priest harmlessly, and it remains uninjured.
Did he make the dex save as well?
It did, yeah. It was the
Okay,
only-
so then it
so
was
good.
okay. So then it's 5 plus 5, so it would be 10 total on that.
Yes, that is
The
what you
bow
would
attack.
expect. But for some reason, it did not. It did not take.
Oh,
any
for
damage.
him. I see what you're saying. Okay,
Mm.
I kept getting him confused as to what was happening. All right. Then I'm gonna. I don't want us to be all in one line for some reason, so I'm just gonna move like in this quarter over here.
Okay. Cool. Next, this priest that you just Hail of Thorns exploded. Oh, by the way, what was total damage on Damaso? I like don't remember.
That's what I was saying. 10 is total on him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not the best listener today. Okay.
No,
cool.
it's okay. It was a lot. You just got thorns flying out.
Yeah, just all exploding all over the place. All right, where is my ruler? Hey.
Come at me.
This one, very similar to ones that you've seen in the past, is going to brandish a metal baton that seems to extend out from his hand. The baton seems to glow with some kind of divine energy. It rushes toward you, and it takes a swipe. Oh my goodness.
Hi.
With one, Tamari, what are you doing to avoid this attack and causing it to fail spectacularly?
I know that I probably can't do this, but like Tamari likes to do this when she's in cat form, but I kind of want to like back roll out of it, sort of just be like, woo, like you can't catch me. I'm a kitty. I'm a secret kitty sort of thing.
Panther strikes again.
It sort of loses its grip on the weapon as it tries to strike you. You roll backwards acrobatically, and now it is unarmed. Father Damaso sees all of this happening, takes one of his golden gauntlets, flexes it as it begins to glow with divine energy, hurls a bolt in your direction. Did I do this right? No, I didn't. Wait, somebody tell me what level is guiding bolt?
I think it's first level.
Oh, no wonder I couldn't find it.
Could be wrong.
There we go. Good gravy. All right. He rolls an 8, and this bolt of divine energy explodes behind you, Tamari, shattering one of the wooden chairs. However, it does nothing to you. Damaso looks a little frustrated, steals his resolve, and turns to Liren, whose turn it is to act.
All right. Hey, wait, I wasn't last in the turn order. That was the one point of pride I had. I think I did 3 initiative. That's
yeah,
okay.
I mean,
it doesn't affect anything. Okay, let's.
Oh yeah, the one who was last in turn order is now dead.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to. Okay. So as a bonus action, I am going to summon my spiritual weapon, my favorite move. And unless, so I interpret it as like, it says it can take whatever form of your choosing. So I'm interpreting that as, like in the moment. So Liren's going to summon his spiritual weapon, but it's going to look a little different this time. It's going to actually take the form of a hammer. Whoops, nice. That's the wrong color. Can't move that now. That's nothing.
I actually download some spiritual weapons. Do you want to just use one?
Yeah, actually.
Or do you want?
I want to see the drawing.
We can just drop a hammer right there.
Okay, maybe we should just drop the hammer to save time
and say that Liren is in control of the hammer.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to grab the hammer. And so I actually realized too that I get to use it immediately, like on the turn that I summon it as my bonus action. I mean, this is a 2nd level spell here. So, Liren's going to strike him with the hammer, but aiming specifically like at the gauntlets that he is wearing. Like he's going to direct the attack at the gauntlets.
Got it. I don't have, I was thinking about called shots the other day. So I'm just going to say, roll a crit, whatever that means. And then you narrate what happens on crit.
Oh, okay, cool. So never mind that I said that. And just aiming for him in a general way. I'm going to go ahead and do, so that's to hit. It's a 10. I'm gonna say that probably doesn't hit.
So your hammer does strike toward Father Damaso. He holds up one of the gauntlets to block. The spiritual hammer comes down, hits the gauntlet, and bounces right off. Doing
shoot, the gauntlet has all those materia slots on it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so then as my main action, I'm gonna see Tamari kind of getting. Wait, let me see what the range on this is. 60 feet. Yeah, we're good. Sees Tamari kind of getting into the fray of action, and casts Shield of Faith and a shimmering sort of aura manifests around her. And Tamari, you now have +2 bonus to your AC. for up to 10 minutes, which is a very long time. Wow.
The entire battle, some might say.
But it is concentration, so if I get incapacitated, it's bad news.
Okay. Cool. All right, Loon, back to you.
So Loon sees Tamari's, in some trouble, but is disarmed that enemy already. So is going to continue to focus on Damaso. So once again, we'll use. Can I use the bonus action again? Technically, so I hit last time, but it hit the sacrificial priest.
Yeah.
So I do. Can I cast it again? And if so, I would like to cast that bonus of ensnaring strike once again.
Does that use a spell slot, ensnaring strike, or you just can use it at will?
It does. It uses. I've got 3 total. I've used it. So this would be my 3rd use, I guess.
Okay. Fire away.
So I'm going to first, once again, notch the electric arrow shimmering in my hand, and I'm going to shoot at Damaso. Come on, die. We've got 30 minutes. All right. That is an 11.
Okay. With an 11, the arrow flies through the air, looking in your direction. Damaso slaps it away with one of his gauntlet hands moving supernaturally fast.
So I'm worried about Damaso calling any sort of reinforcements or anything like that in there. So I'm going to motion for the children. I'm going to move up one more. Oops, I'm in the wrong screen. Then we'll move up a little bit this way and motion for the children behind us to sort of start filling in kind of back here, kind of staying with us, but in behind. But we're making our way towards that entrance or exit as best we can.
Funny you should mention it. Almost as if reading your mind, Damaso calls out loud. The Almighty calls to his flock. And from behind Damaso, another priest bursts in through the door, brandishes a metal baton, and turns menacingly in your direction. $16 for initiative. So it's going to basically act after Lear. Yeah? Tamari, I believe it is to you.
Okay, I have a lot of things going on in my mind right now, so I'm gonna just say what I'm trying to do, and then you can tell me what's allowable and what is like outside. So I'm first gonna shift into my more cat-like form.
You can do it now visually.
Yay! Okay, so now I have an extra 10 feet of movement. I'm going to oh, okay, so what I wanted to do with that is I wanted to use my reaction to move back 10 feet without provoking opportunity attack, but I don't know if that's technically legal because I mean, technically this guy did end its turn right there, but that's when I can do it.
So you're using it as a reaction against it?
Yeah, is that allowable at this point? So I guess what I'm asking is like this character's turn already happened.
Yeah.
Can I react now, or would that have to be on the next?
I think it would have to be on the next one.
Okay. No problem. So I'm gonna just I'm gonna go ahead and move back a touch, even though I know that provokes opportunity from that guy.
Okay. It does indeed take a swipe in your direction, and That is a 21 to hit.
Okay, yes.
That is 1 plus. All right, so you take 1 bludgeoning damage, but as the baton connects with you, the divine essence around it seems to explode, and you take an additional 10 radiant from that strike.
Okay. Let me get this. Oops. I can type numbers. All right, and then I'm going to... so I'm going to do 2 things, but it's going to go in this order. So I'm going to use my Swarm Keeper magic to call forth a gathered swarm, so that it can help out during battle. And there is an option to roll, but I have a very specific visual in mind. Because we're surrounded by like chairs and wood and all that, I want them to be miniature twig blights. So I want them to be wooden little twiggy things.
Whoa.
Maybe inspired by
termites.
The wood. Well, no. They can be termites too, but I want it to be like, splinters or something like that, like attacking. So I'm gonna summon my swarm, and I'm gonna shoot with my arrow, and it says once on each of my turns the swarm can attack or hit for an additional damage.
Whoa. All right, make that attack.
Oh, please hit. We gotta take out some people. We don't know how long this is gonna last. All right, 18.
18 against who?
Oh, sorry, this guy
18 really hits.
that swiped at me. And so that's going to be 7 piercing plus my twiggies are going to come out and hurt this person.
Splinters under the fingernail.
I really hope it's a really best additional 6, so 13 total.
Okay, nice. As your arrow strikes its mark, all of a sudden your swarm, so that there's like a bench, right, like a pew behind it. It explodes into a swarm of like little wood sprites. You said like little wood creatures that swarm around, biting, stinging, clawing at the priest. It tries to cover itself up, but unfortunately, it is just covered, completely covered in the swarm, falls to the ground, writhes, and in a few moments is no longer moving.
Okay. Wait, Loon, what were you doing? Were you gesturing the children, or did that stop? Did that plan stop?
No, I was just sort of moving them in sort of behind us, kind of rolling towards the exit as best we can. So they're I'm thinking they're kind of here-ish or so, like
Okay.
crouched.
So then I'll use more of my movement to kind of move out of the way, and I'll come back on this side.
And I'm guessing this is kind of the step up or something.
Yeah, it's like there's like a little ramp.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's not like big. It's it's like kind of a ceremony.
A little walkway. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's not like you couldn't just walk over it.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. Once again, Damaso is going to flex his gauntleted fist and fling a blast of divine energy, this time in the direction of Boom. You should have known better, old man, he cries before launching his attack in your direction. You know what? Let's do this publicly. Sorry, I put all of the spells. Oh wait, didn't even go through that. Anyway, it's an 11 blue. So it flies behind you, and almost instinctively, the children in the room all duck underneath as it sails over their heads, leaving a giant sear mark sort of in the back of the wall there. He sort of turns, he looks down at his gauntlets in sort of a little bit of surprise, and then begins to move forward, stepping unceremoniously over one of the bodies of his followers. Liren, it is back to you.
Okay, Liren is first going to use the hammer to try and get rid of this guy right here. So let's do that. Let's see what we roll here. That was a 16 to hit. I assume that hits
for sure.
And then that is 11 damage.
All right. The hammer smashes into the priest that crumples under the magical force. In a few moments, the priest is face down and not moving.
All right, so that was bonus action. I think for my action, I think Liren is going to, if this is okay, close his eyes and try to get bigger.
Get huge.
Get big.
Is that a religion?
A little bit of practice with this. So go ahead and roll your religion as usual. How many times have you tried this already? Roll it with a +3 to whatever you roll.
Okay. That's going to be 24.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, that was a nat 20. Yeah.
That was a nat 20.
Yeah.
20.
Finally.
Gets huge.
Oh my God. Listen, chat. I didn't plan this at all. Liren and Loon, you turn around. Tamari and Loon, you turn around because you hear something strange in the direction of your companion. All of a sudden, you notice Liren just jump up in size so that now stands 2 humans tall above Tamari. Liren jumps up again in size.
Oh my gosh. Just explode the church.
Yeah.
At this point, Liren's head is touching the ceiling, and then he explodes in size one so that he breaks through the ceiling. And just to kind of make things a little easier for himself, kind of uses his claws to clean out a bit of the roof of the church, so he's got a little better line of sight at Damaso. Damaso, at this point, his jaw drops, and he is looking up at you.
All right. Liren kind of turns to Loon and Tamari and says, "I did it. See, I told you it was real."
Oh my god! I'm just looking up like, oh.
We respect the dice, y'all. We respect the dice here.
Respect the dice.
Oh, yeah, respect the dice.
All right. Yeah, that was it. I'm good. I'm chilling now.
Okay. Oh, wait. I thought I eliminated this one.
Yeah, there you go.
But anyway, Loon, it is to you with your giant hulking lizard friend hanging out over by the altar. The altar, which now is like in splinters from like one of Loon's feet.
Does it add to the swarm that Tamari cast? Is it more and more splinters?
A bigger swarm of splinters.
It does not, but the little wooden swarm things are all just like cheering. They're like super like a little cheer section now in the front of the church.
I'm trying to think. So could the kids climb up Liren and sort of out over the roof? I wonder.
I think they can. I think so. Like Liren's tail, right, is sort of like making a nice little
ramp.
Yeah, just like curve it around.
I mean, so all right. So here's I'll verbalize my thought process here. So Father Damaso is the only one left. We've got huge Liren. We're kicking butt here. So maybe we should just take him on rather than try to just sneak our way out. All right, well, that's what we'll do. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the sauce here. So I will once again notch another electrified arrow and take aim at Damaso.
All right, fire away.
Come on, die. It's a 9.
Okay. The arrow flies toward Damaso's face. He actually stands perfectly still as it cuts the side of his face, hits the double doors behind him. He touches, looks at you, and says in a completely serious voice, "All that will drop over the
We're gonna DMCA'd here. It's homage. It's homage. We're using this as homage.
He doesn't say it. He says nothing. He just looks at it.
Yeah.
He looks at his fingers and he licks it. No, he doesn't do that either.
Doesn't do that either. That's right.
He does nothing from the movies. He does nothing from the movies.
What material is the door behind Damaso made from? Is it wood? Is it metal? What is it?
It's wood with two metal handles.
Two metal handles. So that electrified arrow embeds itself into the door, right? Does the electricity have any effect in the door at all?
Some of the sparks kind of begin to fly off, and in a few moments, the door itself behind Damaso is actually now on fire.
Oh.
Why did I ask? God, I'm asking the teacher about our homework again. That's our way out. All right. Loon will just kind of continue to. Oops, wrong screen once again. Just kind of continue towards the rampway here and position himself directly in front of all the children.
All right, Tamari, I believe it is to you. Sorry, I'm changing the batteries on my mouse, but
oh yeah, no problem. I'm gonna try to shoot at him again. I'm trying to decide like what to do with my swarm if it does hit, but I'm scared that I'm just gonna fail at this. So we're gonna just try again. And now that I know the door is on fire, I have a thought. But it's also 27.
Nice.
It's a nat 20.
Wow, multiple nat 20s.
Wow.
I'm actually going to take a little bit of a break while you calculate all the damage. No,
oh my god.
Go ahead and give us that rundown.
Yeah, okay. Does my sneak attack do something with crits or no? Is that just... No, it does not, I don't think. You don't need advantage if it's no, because I didn't have advantage. Okay, so that is 10 piercing damage. Okay, my plan was one of the other actions I can have my swarm do is I can have it move the target 15 feet if it fails on a strength save, but I'm nervous because it relies on failing the strength save. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to go into the door. Like I want him to be like slammed into the fiery door if he fails.
I love it. Hold on, sorry, I'm getting a fire graphic for the door.
Okay.
So he's gonna make a strength save?
Yeah. The
All
DC
right.
is 12, though.
He is going to make a strength save, and he rolls a 4.
Yes.
All right, my little
Rolls a
twig
4.
buddies are gonna shove him into the door, the fire door.
Nice.
All right. Gosh, I don't even know. Why don't we? That's a lot of fire. Why don't you roll 2d6 for fire damage?
Okay. All right, that's 8.
Okay, and the rest of it?
Oh, sorry. So it's 10 was the previous one, so 18 total.
Okay. Damaso is knocked back into the flames. There are sort of bits of cloth still attached to his armor, kind of very ceremonial, almost as if he wasn't expecting all of this to occur. And at this point, he is on fire. He is bleeding out from the arrows and the kind of swarming little wooden creatures, and he is just not. He's not looking like he's in good shape right now. I'm just going to move this temporarily, but we can see he's definitely quite on fire. Actually, we have to move this a lot because it's like really in the way.
Did they realize that
I was
much?
like, wait, that's the health.
I know. I was
on fire and bleeding out, and all these splinters are on him.
Yeah, he does not seem like he is long for this world. He looks up toward the three of you, and in an act of desperation, takes both of his gauntlets and smashes them together, crying out, "The Almighty saves!" As the gauntlets explode, three bolts of divine energy fly toward the three of you. Where are you? Where are you, Father? The good Father. Is this you? This is you. All right. And no way. Each of you. Wait, can anybody's armor beat a 23?
No.
Each of you are taking 22 damage.
Feels bad.
Ouch. Is Tamari down?
He stumbles
I'm still
forward
up.
so that he
I
is out
shifted,
of
so.
the fire. But again, God, fire, come on. But again, he's looking like he's not long. Lyric, it is to you. We're going to have to translate. We're going to have to do some quick math to translate your movement. So,
yeah, we need to calculate
one step
some
forward
vectors or
is going to take you
something.
rather far. You have 100. Let's say you have 120 feet.
Okay, Laren, who does not look very good at this point. I mean, he looks very cool because he's giant, but he looks pretty darn injured. But he is still going to kind of, in his giant form, walk menacingly in the direction of his target, and he is going to just. So, do the weapons scale here? This is like one of those questions that's always like going invisible. Like, do his clothing and weapons and everything scale? I assume. So, were I to try and hit him with some kind of automaton arm blade, hypothetically, are there any like bonuses to hitting him with a giant thing?
I don't know if your weapons got bigger with you.
That's gonna look really funny if not.
It's like a little.
Right. It's like a cocktail sword.
Like you're really big and your clothes are really big, but I don't know if the rest of your weapons are.
What if I were to unarmed strike him with
Stomp on him.
Giant,
squish him.
Giant foot. Just try to step on him.
I don't even know how to quick maths that, so why don't we just roll that with advantage?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how that works out mathematically. It's the easiest solution I can come up with. Oh, and add your proficiency to that.
Well, that was a 19. With proficiency, that would be 22, 21.
19 hits, and what does this finishing blow look like?
Yes.
I think Liren is just going to look at him and say, "Oh no, you are on fire. Here, let me put you out." And then he stomps on him.
The best. The best. Crushed underfoot. For good measure, Liren just sort of like, you know how you like when you...
Yeah, like with a cigarette butt, yeah.
Oh, man.
Like a little shuffle. Father Damaso's armor cracks under the weight of Liren's body, and in a few moments he is no longer moving. Echoing throughout the entire church is a scream that you, as far as you can tell, you do not understand. cannot figure out the origin of. All of a sudden, a large portal opens in the back of the church. Tendrils shoot out from wrapping Liren and beginning to pull him in its direction. Liren, would you be so kind as to make a strength save?
I can do that. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that's a 15.
Okay. Liren moves just a bit closer to this portal, wrapped in tendrils. From the other side, you can see that there are figures, 7 of them at this point. Loon, it is to you.
What kind of figures are on the other side? It's also tentacle monsters.
Have you seen this before?
They look like they are human. They're humanoid and human-sized.
Let's see. So, oops! I keep doing that. I keep clicking on the wrong. No snapping. All right. And the sort of tentacles that are emerging from the portal, they're just like, are they energy or are they just like monstrous looking? What do they look like? Are they attached to a body of any kind?
They're not attached to a body, but what they look like is they almost look like the same sort of weird divine material that the bolts that Father Damaso was firing at you were made of.
And what is the portal itself kind of? Is it just energy, or is it like a physical kind of barrier? Is it connected to the tentacles?
It looks like a tear in reality. It's kind of glowing with the same kind of divine energy that you noticed Father Damaso was throwing at you. Ooh, sorry, it's a little too close. A little too close for me. And the same energy that sheathed the weapons of the priests when they attacked.
So let's see. It's 30. I can make it to it via dash. All right. The universe is calling out to me that time is very short. The energy of the multiverse is tingling in Loon's head here. That only moments remain in which we can survive this battle here. So Loon is going to do 2 things almost simultaneously. So we'll sort of target this. Oops, gosh, I keep doing that. Wrong screen. Sort of target this window and kind of shoot it out.
Okay.
And tell, look to Tamari and Liren and say, go now while there's time. And we'll shoot it out and just sort of indicate. And at the same time, it sort of takes the bow and shoots at it. We'll look at them and say, tell Yari, find Makoya and tell Yari that I've found the way. And he's going to dash towards the tendrils and just shove as hard as he can. All the goat herding strength that he's mustered over the years, and to just shove in to try to push this back and get them away from this burst of energy.
From within the portal, you hear a voice cry out, "What are you doing?" As your hands pierce into the portal, the rest of your body slips in as it sort of compresses into itself. And Tamari and Liren, you start to see this thing is starting to explode outwards. What would you like to do?
So is Loon on the other side now?
Loon is nowhere to be found at this moment. Loon is unable to be seen in this moment, and this thing looks like it is starting to explode outward.
But I'm free of the tentacles now, right?
Yes, yeah, the tentacles.
I think Liren's gonna turn to Tamari and say, and look at all the children and say, we need to go now. And just start like booking towards, or just like I think he's just gonna smash out like a wall on his way, just like get out of here. And like just, you know, if there's any stragglers, he's gonna pick them up on the way and get out of here.
You're surprised the kids have already begun to clamber up your tail and onto your back.
yes, just
out of the walls of the church and just book it, crushing market stalls, houses, carts along the way. Behind you, the church erupts in a massive fireball. You turn to Tamari, kind of look back at the children, look forward at the rubble of the church in front of you, and that is where we're going to have to call it.
Wow. Oh my God! Our dad sacrificed himself
for the children.
We should be nicer to him and give him orders.
Oh my gosh!
Oh man!
Wow!
That is it, y'all. Oh. That brings us. Well, I guess this is no longer what the Church of the One looks like.
A smoldering crater.
Everything is slowly just becoming a smoking crater that we go.
yeah. The docks are ashes.
The docks, the temple, like everywhere we show up, just ends up in quite a state.
Dang.
Wow.
Well, that was good. There are, I think, a couple of narrative loose ends we can probably pick up at the start of next chapter. Mm-hmm. But for now, thank you all so much for joining us on this summer adventure. Yes. Anybody have any announcements before we sign off for the next couple of weeks? I have a quick one. I am putting my own stream also on pause for the next few weeks as I get situated for the semester. So no streams coming up, neither Monday nor Friday, but stick around in the Discord server and I will let you know when I am back live.
Yes, so those of you that are new, we are taking, we do seasons, so we're taking a little break. I'm grabbing the link to the Discord. That's the easiest way to find us and find when we're going to be streaming, because I
updated it. I don't know if I told you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So join the Discord if you want to join us. I will be back here on my own stream, probably finishing up Final Fantasy VII Remake Intermission on PlayStation 5. So catch me then. Tamari, where can we find you?
Tomorrow, I'll be live at 6 p.m. Pacific time. I'm playing 12 Minutes, which just launched today, actually. I'm very much looking forward to. You're stuck in a time loop, and so I'm just like, yes, please, let's see what's happening here.
I've heard some interesting things about it. So.
Oh, you have? Okay, yeah. I haven't looked up anything. It's the voice acting in there is Daisy Ridley and James McAvoy.
Oh wow.
That's all I know is that one trailer I saw at E3, and I was like, sure, I'll play this when it comes out. It's on Game Pass though, so if you're interested.
Yeah,
it's
a lot of Game Pass things.
Traumatic, so just be prepared for that.
Warnings, I guess.
Yeah, a little like the one criticism I've heard is that it should have some kind of like trigger warning or something to indicate that it's kind of traumatic.
Yeah. Okay, good to know. I'll look into that more to see.
Yeah. I'll send you a link to the article, that I read about it.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah. And then tomorrow, Saturday, 1 p.m. Pacific time, another round of indie games. Just checking them out with my partner Aura Jeffrey and Jay. Where next? When next?
When next? Yeah. My goal is actually to keep this time slot hot for us all. So I will probably be streaming in our normal ProfsPlay time, just on probably on my channel over at Jay Plays Games. So thank you all for joining us this summer for this journey. Hopefully we'll see you at this time on my channel for the next couple weeks, and we'll be back in 4 4 weeks. Is that what we said?
Yeah,
4
and
weeks?
I don't want to drag this out, but we cannot end without saying thank you so much to Prof A
Yes.
for being an amazing
Definitely.
PM, for like doing so much prep work. Like the amount of work this man put into this is insane. So thank you so much.
Learning everything, putting all the fancy touches,
giving us this awesome experience to collaborate.
Yes,
on.
this was fantastic. Yeah, thank you so much, Prof A, and to you all for playing with me. Again, this was my first D&D experience, and it was fantastic. I probably won't. We'll top it next season. I'm sure we'll top it next season, but it'll be hard to top because this was a lot of fun. All the world building and all the ideation and all the discussion we had and stuff. This was awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you to you all who tuned in for this. And we will see you on our various respective channels and back here on ProfsPlay in a few weeks. So thanks, y'all. And we'll see you soon.
Thanks back, everybody.